in my pocket. Is this how I'm supposed to wear it?
All right, good evening and welcome to Finke Field, home of your Plymouth Panthers. Tonight's game features the Panthers of Plymouth versus the Berlin Indians. Tonight, the football program would like to show appreciation for our military and armed forces. The veterans and members of our military services have put their lives on the line to protect the freedoms that we enjoy. They have dedicated their lives to the country and deserve to be recognized for their commitment. Would all current and veteran armed service members please stand to be recognized?
Check.
Check. Check.
All right, put your hands together for them. Thank you very much. Thank you for your service. And now, please rise if you're able, remove your hat, and join the Plymouth High School Marching Band under the direction of Cody Wiseman in the playing of the National Anthem. All right, thank you, Plymouth High School Marching Band. And now the starting lineups for tonight. For the Berlin Indians, they would like to be introduced as a team.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Panther football, September 16th. We're home at Finke Field where the Plymouth Panthers take on their guests in the Berlin Eisenhower Indians. Plymouth comes in 4-0. The Panthers, 3-1. The Panthers 4-0. Berlin's loss was non-conference to a Columbus team that's averaging 52 points a game, Todd. And I'd like to welcome our team tonight. Kurt Zoll on the camera, and we brought Todd Niles back, dusted him off to help us do the football broadcast, and it's a pleasure, Todd.
Oh, it is wonderful to be here, Scotty. It brings back old memories. And I'm telling you what, Scotty, to see this brand new turf. Thank you to Sargento, Masters Gallery, and everybody else that contributed. This is absolutely beautiful and so well-deserved for the players.
Well, it's beautiful. We got Bank First. GTS are working on some of the signage for GTS, but this will be here 20 years anyway. If you take good care of it, maybe more. They'll play all the football on it, and they'll play the soccer games on it. They can practice on it too. I mean, that's what it's there for. So
looks like they're still redoing the track here yet on the outside.
That was the impetus behind it. The track supposedly is about every 10 years. So when they started, they said, let's take a look at it. And I want to remind people, this was all donated money. The sponsorship from this community. Todd, you were part of this when you worked at Bank First, but when I ran little Gaber tournaments, you'd go to these little mom and pops and they would help out.
Yeah.
And that wasn't easy, but boy, they did.
You said it best, Scotty. It comes from the shops downtown to the businesses just outside of town to the big companies that employ a number of our employees. And it's just incredible to see the community involvement here. And I think it'll just continue on forever and ever. You said this field will last 20 years.
Anyway.
Probably outlive us, Scotty.
You looked at me on that one. I'm a little hurt.
Well, I'm looking at both of us, buddy.
But, you know, you're right. And that's the nice thing about a community. And, you know, in this whole area, you can be in Howard's Grove or Elkhart Lake or Plymouth or Sheboygan Falls. And granted, they're arch rivals of ours in many ways, but in many ways, we're all friends. So anyway, this program is brought to you by the backers, our Plymouth Community TV 14 sponsor team. Proud to have the backers. They invite you to become a member of the backers and spread the word about your fine business organization. As a member of the backers, your business or organization will be a support of continuation of quality community programming. Call Scott at 920-889-1819, Ginny at 933-3382 to join us. Owen Plate to kick for the Panthers, and here we go,
Scotty,
Todd.
I'm going to run through, since we're going to be on defense, I'm going to run through the starting lineup. Boy, that kid's got one heck of a kick. Holy, through the end zone, Scotty.
And that's not wind dated.
Wow, all right, starting on defense, Tom Blad at defensive back, Jake Shutter, outside linebacker, Alex Ames, defensive back, Caden Kuhn, defensive back. We got Andrew Miller, a defensive back as well. We got Ryan Cole, linebacker, Marco Troika, inside linebacker, Mason Meyer, linebacker, Grant Lidke at defensive lineman, Michael Levson, a defensive lineman, and Ethan Coleman, defensive lineman. Here we go, Panthers.
And Berlin starts with the ball, 1st and 10 at the 20. You'll see a lot of motion, but you'll see a lot of running the football, and the Panthers handle the first one, Todd.
Buddy. Can't catch that number yet.
It's hard. We always apologize. It's hard to see the numbers.
Looks like it was
attacked by a horde of Panthers.
So it was a horde. I didn't see the
horde
name.
of Panthers, it said. I thought it was 52.
No gain, 2nd and 10.
Which is Grant Litke. He really made that first hit, Scott. He plugged that hole real nice.
Well, Berlin is going to pound the ball. They run a modified wing T. They'll run a lot of motion. They've only thrown the ball like 39 times in 4 games.
Oh, again. Wow. I tell you what.
You know, Todd, if the Coach Canals, I talked to Coach today, he says, you know, they're going to run the ball. They're going to walk those defensive backs up a bit. They're going to say, you're going to have to throw it.
Scotty, that was Marco Troika. I'm telling you what, he got out there quick, fast.
Loss of 2.
A loss of 2.
Now, Berlin's 2 best backs, Cole Butke has rushed 74 times for 457 yards, so you're looking at about a 6-yard carry per. Now, you think they'd have to throw it.
3rd and 12, he is back to pass. He's got a little pressure on him. Dumps it off the middle. Ball comes out.
It's okay. Now, where's the spot going to be, Todd?
Oh.
About a football length short. Okay, Coach Niles, what do you do?
I'm telling you what, it's too early in the game. I punt the ball away. You have to.
You got to know your punter. Now there's the breeze is coming out of kind of the southeast. You go under the center and say, hey, we can make a half yard. I don't know. You know,
they're thinking about it. They're taking some time here.
Taking a lot of time. 10 minutes to go in the first quarter here from Finke Field. Got the usual crew up here. Adding Dan Mellon to the crew. That'll bring the age down.
And
not you, Todd.
Dr. Kurt Zolp on the camera.
Well, quarterback sneak, and they got the first down.
Number 10, Frank Ajala.
Joel Stelmacher, former Badger safety, as a coach for the Berlin. For Berlin, they do a really nice job. Plymouth, a lot of times, in my opinion, has a coaching advantage. Tonight, I think it's a little bit. It's somewhat equal, in that Stelmacher's been in his job for a while, and so the Panthers. The Berlin hustles up to the line for the play.
Wide pitch, Scott.
Oh, he gets
There's a clip. You saw it? I saw it right there. Number 8. Number 8, Alex Ames got clipped in the backfield. That's going to be, if it's still a 15-yarder, it's going to be pulled back.
It was pretty obvious to you, obviously.
Yes.
Well, you're on your game then. You haven't lost your touch.
Well, my eyesight might have gotten a little worse, Scott, but I still got the knack.
Yeah, you're definitely older. Hey, but that's okay. This all keeps us young.
I didn't think I'd ever see turf a field here at Plymouth, so
I
am giving you my age.
I'll tell you what.
1st and 21.
And Plymouth is, as I tell you, Ryan Rush has done a wonderful job with the field when it was turf. you still have to take care of it. You have to clean the stuff and get the gunk off it. So, well, I tell you what, he got out around the outside, and
here we go.
Can he get caught or not? Luckily, Andrew Miller could catch him. That was well blocked, Todd.
Yeah, it really was. Once he got that corner, that kid's got a beast or a burst of speed. Like I haven't seen in a while. Who was that number? Was that Kajawa again, the quarterback that kept? No, he pitched it out. I'm trying to think who that was.
It was probably Butke or Harmsma. Those are the two backs. I couldn't pick it up either. Another word, no, but they're in Panther territory. 8:58 to go. First down for Berlin. Trap. They ran a trap, Todd.
All right.
Fake the pitch and have the right guard pull and trap to the left.
Number 33, Cole Butke.
Butke's their leading rusher, so I'm going to guess they do have 3 ball carriers. Butke leaves with 457 yards. Armersma has 299, but there's another kid that has 200 yards, so they can run them in and out a little bit.
Like they're going to be obviously running the ball all night. Right up the middle.
That's Butke. It's got to be. Well, I think they're looking at 4 downs, don't you think? 4 down territory?
Well, if they went 4 down here, I think absolutely. Need the defense to step up here. Plug one of those holes up, Scotty.
Well, the Panthers showed a good pass rush on that first
they did.
pass. This is still, in this situation, pass run option. Well, they brought the wing in tight. Wing T, here we go. Oh, that big hole. Boy, they're taking, their left side must be their strong side, Todd. Hammersma carries it down to just about the 20-yard line.
Yeah, I've got no problem with the D-back. They set the edge there and made him turn inside like he's supposed to, but we just had no coverage inside there.
And now a little no huddle, Todd. Well played. There's linebacker play.
There we go.
A great linebacker play.
Oliver Sheets in there.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if the Panthers had a slant right or whatever, but whatever they did, they set the edge, they got the inside people out.
That's how you want to draw it up, Scott.
So, 2nd and 12, basically, but they are at the Panther 22, so this is without question 4 down territory for the Berlin Indians. 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. They've controlled the play in the first quarter. Nice.
Good pursuit there.
Kajawa's pass complete to number 33.
Number 8, Alex Ames, right there on the coverage.
Great job by Alex Ames. He's kind of a Swiss Army knife. Alex Ames plays several spots on offense, does a great job on defense.
We have 3rd and 7.
So they're calling it 7 downstairs. That is generous. It's 3rd and 8 for the Berlin Indians. Again, without question, this is 4 downs unless they got a heck of a kicker. Ran the trap again, and he's going to...
All right, he's going to be short, Scott.
Short by about 3.
Couple yards, 2 yards.
Ball carried by number 33, Cole Butke.
All right, here's your call.
They're
going for it. You know they are.
Well, like I said, unless you got a real reliable kicker. But the wind has shifted just a little bit. They'd be kicking it into the wind. They're going to be an issue because they're waiting for a play here. I think you're going to see a timeout.
I was just going to say, Scott, is there a play clock in high school?
Oh, yeah.
What is that?
25 seconds after they set the ball. Well, we'll see if the back judge has got his hand up. So if he starts, he's waving it right now. And the Panthers jumped. It looked like a bob of the head, which means hard count. And they're going to pick up 5. It's going to be first down for the Indians.
Encroachment on the Panthers.
Encroachment.
Brings up a first down.
You know, that's a
tough one to swallow.
That's a big word for you, but that's I said, you're still on your game. All right, but now the defense is closer, so it's harder to run. That 9 yards becomes like 19. Or they cut up. Holy cow. That was so well blocked, Todd. They ran a sweep. Back in the day, we'd have called that 29 sweep, but they're down at the 2. They're getting right up on the ball. They're putting the Panthers back on their heels without question. Butke's our key runner down here. Butke gets it. A little bit of a weird handoff.
Good stance there. Maybe down to the 1.5.
A linebacker came right into the A gap and kind of messed them up.
Cole Butke for no gain. 3rd and goal.
I can't tell you who it was. I can tell you that it was a linebacker. Plus the lineman at the tackle opened it up a little bit. So again, 3rd and 2. They're in the middle of the field. I think with all the work they've done here, Todd, you're right. I think they're going to say, we got 2 plays to get this. Ran a jet sweep. I don't know.
No. Oh,
they called it a touch. It was a good hit, but give the kid credit. Duras jumped over the tackle, scored for Berlin, puts it on the board. 4:58 to go in the first quarter. They just ran a lot of time off the clock, Todd.
I was just going to say, at this pace, Scotty, we'll be out of here by 9:30. Crucial penalty, though, the encroachment.
It was absolutely huge.
You know, we were worried about the clock from Berlin's standpoint, and then we jump off sides or line up in the neutral zone, and it's a tough penalty to swallow. Kick is up and good.
They got a good kicker. He kicked that just fine. So,
extra point is good.
4:58 to go, and Berlin Indians take a 7-0 lead. And wow, we have the chance. The Paddock Club in Elkhart Lake. Located in downtown Elkhart, where Shen Liv Chisholm celebrates the bounty from local farmers using old world techniques by making artisanal handmade pasta bread, house-smoked meats, and a lot more. Wednesday and Thursday gives you an opportunity to try multiple dishes at very reasonable prices. Open Wednesday through Saturday, dinner being served in the bar or dining room. Contactless takeout beginning at 4. Comfort food made with love for you and your family. Miller and Belt, it's been said time and again, you get what you pay for. In the case of Simplicity Lawn and Garden Tractors, you get even more. Exclusive features like free floating mower decks for perfectly manicured cut, full width rollers for a beautifully striped lawn, suspension, comfort system for a smooth ride. You don't want to settle for getting what you pay for. Get more with Miller and Belt and Simplicity. The way to a beautiful lawn, located Highway 67 in PP. Check out their complete line of steel, chainsaws, and trimmers. So Berlin's going to kick it off. They had a great drive. They went for it on 4th and a half yard at their own 35 or so. So they rolled the dice, and it worked for them. Big penalty on the Panthers, though, Todd.
Yeah, I don't mean to beat a dead horse, but that was critical. We had them on 3rd down. If we could have stopped them there, 4th down, maybe a kick. But, you know, we got to regroup. Got to imagine this might be the first time that Plymouth is down to start the game.
They were down against Falls, but not to start the game. So the kick is caught at the 14-yard line. Oh, good tackle.
Andrew Miller on the return.
I don't think that was
Andrew Miller gets knocked down by Wyatt Hammersma.
Player down for the Indians.
Player down for Berlin, yeah. If we can get a number, we'll report that to you.
While they're attending, I will cover this. The Piggly Wiggly Eastern Avenue in Plymouth is your one-stop shop for all your party needs. Our deli department has a variety of subs, party trays, and homemade signature salads. Don't forget the fresh baked hard rolls. Remember, shop the Pig and Save. Go Panthers. Plymouth Furniture. Now, if you look at your screen, there's a little watermark. It's a Plymouth Furniture watermark. You'll see that during football games as well as boys and girls basketball. Plymouth Furniture is located on Eastern Avenue in Plymouth. They have over 40 mattress styles on display from Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, and Stearns & Foster. Plymouth Furniture has the largest selection of furniture and mattresses in the area with an amazing selection of sofas, recliners, lift chairs, and much, much more. They carry quality brands like Flex Steel, Southern Motion, Best and Ashley. Make sure to visit the back of the Plymouth Furniture store where you will find the area's largest furniture clearance center with great deals on mattresses and other furniture. So while they're taking their time to attend with the injured player, Todd, you know, it's what a beautiful night. It probably couldn't be better. Just a light breeze, about 70 degrees.
Great football weather. You know, kudos to the Plymouth fans and the student section. They're being quiet, obviously, while they're attending to this injury here by the Kewaskum player. We still don't have a number, but as soon as we know, we will pass that on to you.
Well, you got Yoshi. Yoshi's out there. They got their trainer out there. You know, we never want to conjecture. You just don't know. You know, we've coached. Yeah.
Good news, Scott, is he's moving his limbs.
Yeah.
That's always important at this age, obviously at any age. But
well,
he's moving his leg, he's moving his arm.
And you're immediately, you know, Briggsy and I go back when we were coaching. We were the trainers. You know, and we'd go to clinics and stuff. We'd always go to some injury situation and make sure he'd learn. First time I ever went through an ACL test was on a Tuesday night. Bruce Van Damen gave us a seminar that Thursday. Sure as heck. I had a kid, I did the test, whoops. And that kid as a freshman later on up being a really, really nice varsity football player. But you never know. Like this weekend, TJ Watt had what's called a pectoral injury, okay? And at first it looked like, boy, this is not good if he's torn it, but they've already evaluated he'll probably be out 4 to 6 weeks. So you make the on-field evaluation, and then you go from there.
Yeah, they're going to use every precaution. Too,
oh, absolutely.
They should. I mean,
absolutely.
Young man, that's
interesting. They did some research on those. You see the Packers stuff. You see some these foam covers on their helmets. They said they've reduced concussions by almost half. One of the lights above us is not working so well.
Yeah, it's giving us a little static up here. I don't know if it's because I'm back, Scott, or what the issue is, but...
so in other words, we have a sign from above?
Oh, maybe. Or below, I don't know.
Next week, the Plymouth Panthers go to Kewaskum. At this time, Kewaskum is 4-0. They've won some tight ones. They won a huge game against what people thought might be the best team in the conference, and I'm speaking because they beat a good Grafton team. They beat Port in overtime 28-27. I got a phone call at 10 from a grandson thinking, Nope, it was excitement about the game because he's a Kewaskum student. And so, you know, the Panthers have a setup here, Todd. They play Berlin tonight. Then they go to Kewaskum, then they play Waupun for homecoming on the 30th, and then they go to Port Washington and finish up with KML. So, hey, what people, including me, thought this might be a little bit of a down year in the conference. Not anymore. There's some pretty good football.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And, you know, when you go, we're in Kewaskum next week, correct?
Yep.
You go there, I'm telling you, that's a tough place to
I will never forget. And Colin, your son, was the quarterback. I've got, I won't say the name because I confronted him personally, but hollering about, you know, make these guys bleed. And I thought, you know, what are you talking about? The coaches are good. The coaches get along. I get along with the people, but it takes one idiot in the stands. And Plymouth won, and it was a wonderful game. And they've had a great program, believe me. Jason Pittman has done a really nice job for a long time, and then Steve Tennis has taken over, and I think he's doing a good job. They're 4-0 for a reason.
Yeah.
So we play them, and then again, Waupun comes here, and then we play Port. Their head coach coached with me in a basketball all-star game.
That must have been a long time ago.
Yeah. But he was an All-American D2 football player. Had an offer in the Big Ten, and then tore his knee. So they're going to, yeah, they're taking their time here, and as well they should. And you know, it's just.
It almost looks like they're putting maybe something on his leg. And again, I don't want to speculate, but maybe some kind of.
Well, standard procedure, if they don't know, is an air cast. And they did that. They did that to that linebacker for the Packers, Chris Burns, to find out it was a sprain. You know, you have to think the worst and hope for the best.
Yeah,
we think, could it be a broken bone? Could it be this? And hope that it's not, but you take the precautions as though it's a challenge. So we are so fortunate. I remember Yoshi Ono, our trainer. We have been blessed for the last 20 years maybe with really good trainers. Adam Brill, who's now in charge of all the rehabilitative therapy and training for Aurora. and you got Yoshi, and they're just so good. We are so lucky. But I don't think Wisconsin mandates a trainer yet. I know Minnesota does, but so I'm sure. I am sure that we're just simply waiting to make sure the kid is taken care of very, very well.
You know, something that, not to deter from the football game, Scott, something that I learned over this weekend is, you know, normally on fair night, you know, you can always hear the stock cars racing and stuff like that. I gotta make a shout out to my buddy Brandon McMullen. He became, last week or the week before, the most feature wins in Plymouth dirt track history, number 98.
I know Brandon.
Oh.
I know Tim. I know Jerry.
I mean, well, the family's been involved in racing forever. And just a shout out to them. It's sort of like the football team. They got to work hard. They got to work as a team. And for him, he's still a young man. I mean, he's just a great driver. I'm not sure if he learned it from his father, Tim, or Grandpa Jerry, but...
well, he learned how to fix cars from him.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he did. But shout out to the McMullen family and all the racers, to be honest with you. We're fortunate to have the dirt track here.
Well, not only that, but we're Plymouth community people, like we talked about. The sponsorship we have here with Masters and Sargento and Bank First and Glacial Transit and Storage. But there's a lot of community support for a lot of reasons. First of all, we kind of grew up in the area, you know. We let Briggs come in, but, you know,
I kind of came in too, Scott.
No.
I'm a resorter.
When we see the area, though, I think that, you know, I had a bunch of friends from Elkhart Lake, and that's, you know, when I was coaching, what I enjoyed was the other coaches, get to know some of the players. I got to coach in the All-Star game now 12 years ago. 2 players from the other team were from our conference, and we were able to win the game by 1 point or whatever. And those kids came up and gave you a hug, and that's what this is all about. Knowing the officials, knowing the other players, knowing the fans. Yeah, the rivalries were great. I grew up when Elkhart Lake was in the conference.
Sure.
And we had some great rivalries. Leroy Schweitzer, Ian Schweitzer's grandson. I know Leroy played.
Do you remember a particular baseball game?
I do.
Let's not talk about that.
I know they're going to have the 40th anniversary of that team in the homecoming parade this year.
Oh, my. I might have to show up just to...
throw stuff at me.
No. It's all in good fun. To be honest with you, though, even like Plymouth, and even when Colin was growing up, the rival was Falls.
Yeah.
But today, some of Colin's best buddies are from Falls. They respected each other, got along. You know, on the field, sure, it was grinding it out, what have you.
So we're going to take a little break while we attend to an injured player. So we'll be back, and hopefully pretty soon.
Waiting for an ambulance.
apologize for the quietness for a while. They're going to warm up a little bit.
The other guys. He's the other guy that does the games. Basketball too, yeah.
The referees are giving them a 5-minute warm-up play, or warm-up time. Well, once again, thank you for your patience.
Thank you out there, everybody, for your patience. Obviously, we had a pretty significant injury by
And they're going to
a
give them
Berlin
5 minutes
Indian.
to warm up, stretch out a little bit.
It was a lower, it looked like a lower leg injury, and of course, we don't conjecture what it was. All we know is that it was significant enough. It took some time to take care of it. Took some time for the EMTs and ambulance to get here. But I'll tell you, Todd, I want to give a lot of credit to our kids, because when that happened, our kids went silent. And you'll see some situations where they just jabber and do it. They were phenomenal, truly respectful. So.
Scott, I think that starts with the administration here at Plymouth. They would not allow that, and they would not put up with that. So I respect that. So our injured player is Sergej Milenovic. He's an outside lineman, defensive lineman. He's a junior, 5'9", 190. And like Scott said, it looked like a lower extremity issue. They had him casted up pretty good with air casts, and ambulance is leaving us right now. And we wish the best for him. I'm sure he's in good hands. We saw both training staffs out there helping out as best they can. Plymouth Police were here to help out, and we have such phenomenal confidence in Yoshiono. Unfortunately, we just had talked about him, and how good he is, and they took care of business. We've all, if you've been in sports, whether it's your kids or other people's kids, you've seen injuries. And it's in all sports, but they took care of it. Now, procedure will be, somebody's always from Berlin, right? You're going to go to the closest available, unless the parents are adamant that they're not. So he'll be going to either Aurora or St. Nick's, and so then so this is just to stabilize them here, get them to the hospital, and see what's up. Scotty, it always bodes the question, and I got to bring it up because you've been around this sport longer than I have. That injury occurred on a kickoff, did it not?
Yep.
There's always been talk that that's where some of your most dangerous hits, injuries occur.
And they've talked about at all levels, but they say sports is so traditional, but they move the goalposts back for good reasons. They've now kicking off in all levels, so they can kick it into the end zone. I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't mean to bring up
No. They bring. In the end of the day, you're looking at kids that are 16, 17, 18 at the varsity level. You might get a 15-year-old in there once in a while, but that's generally what they're going to be. Their body's generally not fully developed yet, and yet the level of injuries is not that great. It's not that high. We look at what happened here in Evolt. That's what a difficult situation it is. But we trust the people that deal with this stuff. Coaches are trained what to do to a point, but then I was telling, like when Mike Briggs and I were coaching in the 70s, we were the trainers. You were out there, and if something happened, you had to make a phone call. But and we went to seminars, we went to workshops and whatever. But now you got Yoshiono, who is not only the trainer for Plymouth High School, he's one of the trainers for the men's national soccer team.
And don't think back in the 70s, 80s, that they didn't hit just as
hard.
Oh,
they did.
And I tell you, the equipment isn't what it is today. So it's a part of the game as I look at it. And I'm sorry, moms out there, but it's a part of the game.
But they have injuries, and I have grandsons playing hockey where they're on skates, going how fast. Every sport has it's a situation where you can get injured. I don't care what it is.
Right.
But you talk about the differences. I believe today's kids are bigger, stronger, and faster. And that the collision effect is
right,
way
here
is.
we
But
go. We're gonna get
guess what?
again.
Kids are ready to go. They warmed up. The Panthers will take over. Down 7-0. Berlin drove the length of the field, taking the opening kickoff, and leave 7-0. So the Panthers are going to take the field on offense.
Hand off the 32, Marco Troika.
Ball carried by number.
Nice game, Scott. 4 or 5 yards.
Now, Berlin
Looks like a gain
Sheboygan.
of 6.
Sheboygan Falls moved the ball last week, but just didn't get it in the end zone against Berlin until late, very late in the game. So they were able to move the ball. Marco Troca, who's had some issues with an ankle, might have tweaked it a little bit. We don't know. Again, we don't know, so we don't say much about it. On the last injury, however, you could see there were issues when you've got everybody out and taking care of the kid that got hurt. So the Panthers are averaging about 35 points a game. Have they been really tested yet? I would say the test they got was Sheboygan Falls, who led them at one time, I believe, 17-14, and Plymouth went down the field in 50 seconds, took the lead, and never looked back.
But this very Berlin team also played Sheboygan Falls and stuck it to them pretty good, right?
36-6. It was 36-0 into the fourth quarter when Falls scored there. Scored his way off. You know, I talked about a sprained ankle. You played sports. You had a sprained ankle. We've all had them. They linger. You can tape them up. You can do a lot of things, but the darn things just kind of linger.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, so we're back. Panthers will have 2nd and 3 at their own, just shy of their own 35-yard line. Jordan Schmidt at quarterback. It should be now Ames and Cole in the backfield with them. Little trap coming there. Oh, boy, they shot a linebacker.
Ball carried by number 8, Alex Ames.
Number 5 for
Luke Buddy.
Alex Ames stepped in. Troca didn't play last week. Alex Ames had a heck of a game. He had one 81-yard run for a touchdown.
That was a heck of a gap to shoot, though, by Luke Buddy, number 5 of Berlin. Boy,
Now, if the Panthers pull a guard, they're putting a guy. Well, they got a guy inside gap here, down 4 down, so it's a four-man down line. Schmidt's going to throw the ball.
Nice throw.
Dropped it. Good tackle. Well, they did, doesn't it? Tell you, that's the way you teach. You teach that tackle. He raked the receiver's arms down. That was a good throw. He put it right on the screws.
19, Andrew Miller brings up 4th down.
Yeah, well, not that I was a receiver, but that's the case where you got to catch that thing in your hands. I could hear it hit his pads. Inevitably, it reflected off, or, like you said, the D-back stripped him of the ball.
Back to punt for the Panthers, number 5, Owen Plate.
Owen Plate punting. He's besides our kicker, he's our punter.
Back for Berlin, number 7, Wyatt Hammersma to return the ball.
Owen Plate has a nice leg.
I was just going to ask you, Scotty, is he as good a punter as he is a kicker? And it certainly looked like
he hasn't had a punt much this year.
Yeah, right.
That's got to be.
Owen Plate with a 42-yard
That ends 42-yard with hang time.
Yeah, in the air. That's not any roll.
Back when I played at Elkhart Lake, that ball was 50 feet over the top of the lights. At old Riverview School, too. Okay, so Berlin will take over 1st and 10, 30-40 to go in the first quarter. Berlin leading 7-0. Drove the length of the field, and they take over again. Run up the middle for the Berlin Indians. The Panthers are there.
3, Cole Butke. Tackled by a bunch of Panthers.
It was a pack of Panthers that tackled there. I think 52 was in there.
Might have been a pride of Panthers.
A pride of Panthers. You're right, a pride. You're right.
Well, second and 9 for Berlin. Again, we're going to hit about the 3-minute mark in the first quarter pretty quickly. They're going to one of their rare passes, and that might be wide.
Nice. Ball's on the ground.
That's it. It's a fumble. That's a. Tell you, number.
Sacked by number 6, Jake Shutter.
I thought it was Jake Shutter. He is having a really nice year. Both sides of the ball.
Also so recovered. Fumble recovered by
they don't
Jake
throw
Shutter,
much, and that might be why. Because Shutter just beat the guy off the ball right away. So Panthers are 1st and goal. I think it's 1st and goal.
It's got 1st and 10. Fans fired up, Scotty. 1st and goal.
Andrew Miller on a bit of a sweep, sort of a little toss sweep. Now that was a pass because that went forward, so that would have been a pass. If he misses it, so Miller takes it down to the 3.
Andrew Miller.
2nd and goal, Panthers ball. 2:46 to go as I talk. So the Panthers aims in the backfield, gets the ball. And again, they shot a gap again.
Like
I'll tell you,
Alex
that off ball, that was a tackle that just shot a gap, went inside the guard, beat the block.
That hole, it looked like there was a little light there, and that hole closed up real fast.
Well, when you teach linemen, you generally teach them, you follow the offensive lineman. He'll get you to the play, but he just shot the gap. He beat the lineman off the ball is what he did. Again, you can't speak more highly of this. A nice student section tonight too.
Oh yeah, nice crowd.
Nice crowd.
By the Panthers.
And not again. Schmidt's going to roll out a little bit, looking deep, wide open, touchdown.
Water. Touchdown, Panthers.
Jordan Schmidt's pass complete for Panther touchdown.
Wide open, little roll right, nice job. I can't see it.
Number 19,
Andrew Miller.
Andrew Miller.
I would say now Andrew Miller on the season has 13 catches, and then well, I got it written down, so I have to dig it out here.
Jordan Schmidt there on a rollout.
Miller on the season has 13 catches for 247 yards, and Jake Shutter has 12 catches for 194. So, Plate's extra point is good, so the Panthers, 145 to go in the first quarter. A score is tied between the Plymouth Panthers and Berlin Indians, 7-7. And while there's a little bit of chance, 20/20 Visions doctors Sharon Roberts and Brad Wickland carry a great selection of eyewear for the entire family. Oakley, Ray-Ban, Marc Jacobs, Nike, and Maui Jim are just some of the brand names you will find. Come and discover why 20/20 Visions was rated Sheboygan County's best of the best in eye care selection. We are always accepting new patients, so call 893-EYES to schedule your appointment or bring in a current prescription to get your glasses ordered. So, Plates to kick off. Panthers come back, big break, big rush by Shutter. Quarterback fumbled the ball. Panthers took over. And now it's up to the Panther defense.
The kick for the Panthers.
High kick right at the goal line.
Good coverage.
Oh, there was one real nice block. That's a good return. Wow, out to the 27. That ball was plenty high. The kick was plenty high.
Yeah,
there were a couple good blocks. So, Berlin takes over 1st and 10 at the 27. So it's 1:37 to go in the first quarter. First time Berlin drove the length of the field. They had 4th and a half yard at about the 30-35 yard line and went for it and made it. They're going to run the ball. Oh, the Panthers brought people. They brought the troops on it, baby. I can't see if 32 is playing Todd.
Litke and
Shutter on the tackle. But that was nice to see, though. They got to focus on that run, Scott. I mean, this kid doesn't throw much. They're a running team, and just shoot those gaps and keep knocking them back, get the ball back.
Yep, Troca's back on the field, so they taped him up and put him back out there. They're looking to throw.
Nice.
Pretty good play by Andrew Miller. That was a pretty good throw, Todd.
Very nice play, though. Andrew Miller timed that at the peak of his jump and got his hand on the ball. That was a really good play.
It was contested, and the contest was won by the Panthers.
That was a wonderful play by 19. And he saw that play, Scotty. He watched the quarterback's eyes and saw him going there. It was just perfect.
So 3rd and 11. We're under a minute to go in the first quarter. If it seems like a long first quarter, if you're just tuning in, it's simply because we had an injury that took a considerable amount of time. And again, it's all about the safety of the player. And so we're back at it here. Little cross.
The layup.
The counter, and not only that, but
Ball carried by number 7, Wyatt Hammersma for a gain.
I tell you, Wyatt Hammersma's got a little giddy up, doesn't he?
Correction.
He's a big fella running the ball, too.
I'll tell you what, now on a big play like that, they come up no huddle. And they don't wait to snap it very long at all. Hammersma gets the ball again. He's going to pick up a couple, maybe 2.
Ball carried once again by number 7.
No, they run some misdirection.
Around 3.
I still think, especially at this level, that misdirection works. You know, you get the eyes of the defense moving around a little bit. Isn't it interesting? On 2nd and long, they threw it, and 3rd and long, they ran it, and they got it.
Exactly. It was a great counter on their part.
I'll tell you, Hammersma's quick. He just outruns people. He is quick, Todd.
You know, he's a big kid, too.
Is he really?
Number 7, Wyatt Hammersma.
6 foot 195.
That's a good size young man.
Tackled by number 32, Marco Troca.
And he's quick. He hits that hole. I tell you, they pull some people, and those people know what they're doing. When they get out there, they put the leather on you. Then the first quarter comes to an end from Finke Field, and it's all tied up, 7-7.
Your score, Panthers 7.
Berlin has definitely looked good on offense. And a defense, a fumble. Good play by the Panther defense. Led to our score. And while we have a break, Meyer Motors, 107 Plaza Lane on the east side of Plymouth, offers certified service, sales, parts, and emissions testing. We also purchase vehicles privately for cash. We have a wide variety of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Meyer Motors has been doing business right here in Plymouth since 1926. I think that's about when Todd graduated from Elkhart Lake. We pride ourselves on our customer service with a touch of hometown comfort. You can visit us online at www.gomeyermotors.com to review our inventory, service parts, and get to know us. Connect with us on social. Search Meyer Motors on Instagram, Facebook, and even TikTok. Follow for important updates and occasional giveaways. Meyer Motors, a small town dealership with big town service. Looking forward to seeing you soon. So Gary Schmidt and all the crew at Meyer Motors, love to see us stop in. Waldo Bank, 119 Depot Street in beautiful downtown Waldo. They are local, independent like you. Waldo State Bank, serving the community since 1913. 119th North Depot Street, Waldo State Bank, member FDIC. There's Hermesma again.
There's that horse again.
That's
They're running
Hermesma.
number 7.
We would have called that the old buck trap. That might be a lead trap. That pulling guard labeled the outside contain. But they're picking people up that can't get to the corner.
And again, a 7's got enough size, but he's got enough speed, Scott, to get to that
somebody
corner.
looked like they were trying to come off the field and maybe got a cramp for the Panthers.
Berlin ball, 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line, 12-yard line.
I think that's Troca again.
Number 32, Marco Troca.
Well, I know the Berlin coaching staff is not very happy because they come up to the line of scrimmage and a Plymouth player is coming off the field. I know he's got to sit one play. So 1st and 10 at the 12. Berlin's marching right down the field again. Some big chunk plays with Hermesma.
See if we can't get the Panthers to have a great stand here. Stop them at the line, and maybe a short gain, Scott. That's
maybe
good.
a yard or two. That's Butke.
33, Cole Butke.
They're leading. There's been
Scott.
Nothing up the middle though.
A gain of around 2.
Yeah, it seems like they're getting that edge.
They're getting some down blocks and some kickouts, and they're making things happen. So it's 2nd and 8. They can get a first down at the 2. They did. Their kid that kicked the extra point did show a good leg. I would be a little surprised if they put it in the air. There's the standard wing T formation. Motion with it. And
they're going back outside, number 2.
Well, the Panthers did a good job of stringing that baby out.
They did, yes. But again, that their left is not quite as big as that number 7. You know, he couldn't carry a guy into the end zone. So 3rd and a long 4. But down here, the field condenses. Your defensive backs are up closer.
7-yard line.
Did he just say 3rd and 8? Well, they got that 3rd, and it's a long 4 because it's inside the 5-yard deal. So, see what happens. Wing at the right, backfield like a wing.
Scotty, it's 3rd and 5. Back to pass.
Oh, actually,
Dallas pass into number 7.
they tried that. That was belly pass. Boy, the old wing T. Belly pass. Now they're not bringing the kicking unit out here, so they're going for it.
Right with them, though.
It was.
Step for step.
It would have. Oh, now they're. Looks like they're going to kick it. If it's a perfect pass, but it was pretty good coverage by Mason Meyer.
From the 7-yard line.
So the drive stalls. The Panther defense held.
Out to attempt an extra point.
Isaiah
number 20.
Krieger is their field goal
Isaiah
kicker.
Krieger.
Again, his extra point was made it by a lot. So we'll see what Isaiah Krieger's got here on the field goal. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is.
That looked pretty good to me, Scott.
Looked pretty good.
It's
Yeah,
right
he's got a
down
nice
the
leg.
pipe.
Field goal is good. 3
So
points.
Berlin takes the lead again. 10-11 to go in the
Here's
first
score
half.
now.
Scotty, though,
Berlin
we held
Indians
them out of
10.
the
Held
end
'em.
zone. That's a
Plymouth Panthers
positive.
7.
And you know, and they got down there and they made it. I am a little
All right,
surprised
if
they
that's a
threw the ball. I am.
Tickets ready. I
They-
got the number
I
here.
guess them.
Yeah, why would they give it the
Going.
7 on that edge again like
Give it a
they've been
couple
all night?
seconds.
But you know, the Panthers in that series held them for the first few downs. Really nice.
Ready?
Gave
Here we
up
go.
a couple big
5,
plays,
2,
but then,
5,
stuck
3,
to
1,
it and
yeah.
held them to
3.
3 points. That's something to build on.
525-3113. $594.
So Ames is
Scotty, do you
Nora.
have that ticket
Thank you
for
all
me?
for sharing in that.
For the 50-50?
I did not.
$580.
525-3113.
I did not have the ticket.
Boy, I thought you promised you'd buy me some tickets.
Go back over where you bought the tickets. By the
No. I said I thought you looked like you had rickets.
By the-
Oh,
Where you got your roster. The
See?
Panther right over there.
here he goes. When do you get our age?
Yeah, well, at our age, we just keep going.
Yeah.
So, deep for the Panthers are Ames and Miller. Again, 10-11 to go in the first half. Plymouth trails 10-7. I knew this is going to be a good football game. Two well-coached teams, got some talented athletes on both sides. Well, that's a little poocher.
Ooh, that's a poocher. Get up there. Nice job.
That's
catching
Miller.
that ball
If he
short.
gets around the outside, he could go.
Very nice return, but a flag comes down.
That's probably going to be a hold.
19, Andrew Miller out to the Panther 42-yard line. Flag on
Yeah,
the play.
I just saw the hold signal come on. It's at the 32. It'll take it back 10. That's too bad. That was, boy, the way he kicked the extra point, I thought this guy's going to get it down there. Not so much.
Looks like we have a holding penalty on the Panthers.
Good job by the Panthers to come up and catch that ball and not let it hit the ground,
Right.
Scott. You know,
That was
that's the
awesome.
key.
Yeah.
Right, 10-yard.
So I get a kick out of that. When I'm watching that, Scott, the ref's on the 40-yard line.
Panthers.
He threw that flag in the direction of it. Wherever
Yep.
it lands, that's where the 10-yard penalty gets marked off.
No, wherever he saw the
it.
penalty, because
Okay.
he got the flag to about the 32, but it's set at the 23.
Gotcha.
So nonetheless, the Panthers take it all. 1st and 10. Jordan Schmidt at the quarterback. Alex Ames single back in the backfield. Spreading it out here a little bit. Quick toss.
Who's got the edge? Nice play, Widow.
I would bet you that shutter in space.
Yeah, he really shrugged that tackler. Nice, used his hands to push him off.
Schmidt's pass completed.
Based on the style of play, I think the Panthers' advantage is spreading it out. Because I just,
Well, you said it best.
Well-
Confusion is great. I mean, they got multiple weapons out there on offense.
plus in practice, Berlin plays against a running team. Now they
Wideouts down here, Scott. Look at that.
stack them a little bit here. Wow, that line created some
Alex
space.
Ames for a gain of 6 brings up 2nd and 4.
Our line just got off the ball like crazy.
Led by my buddy out there, Big Oliver Sheets, number
Also around the
62.
Panther 39-yard line.
Does a great job out there. 54, Jake Miller. 66, Michael Elefson. 70, Ethan Coleman. 79, Wyatt Moore. They, like you said, Scott, had a great push.
They just blew him off the line. Nothing fancy. The same thing this time.
Right up the gut. Oh, boy. Was that a
Ball
face
carried
there?
by number 8, Alex Ames. First down, Panthers.
Yeah, there's nothing. They're not pulling now. They're just going straight at them.
Berlin 48-yard line.
Sometimes, Scotty, that's all it takes, man. Man up,
Well,
man up, let's go.
it seemed like when they pulled, they shot a gap.
He was a couple yards from breaking that thing wide open. That
Well,
was a game-
you ran hard. You get those first 3-4 yards yourself, and the rest, or the line gets you the first 3. You take care of the rest. Now
Alex Ames once again the ball carrier. I'll give him a gain of 6. Second down and 4.
So, boy, they're just grinding it. They threw that first quick pass out to Miller way on the outside. He broke one tackle for a large gain. 8:36 to go in the first half.
Scott, too, the linemen seem like they're crushed. They're coming off that
They're
snap
coming
hard.
off the ball
You know,
hard.
No delay at all.
They may be telling the coach, we can just beat them. Ames out red.
Ball carried by number 8, Alex Ames.
Berlin lost contained. Ames picks it up. It's going to be third. It's not first down, so it's going to be third and
almost 4. So it brings up a third down. And
they gave him a first down. So first down Panthers at the Berlin 39.
Scotty, I like the way that Ames, he got that corner and he lowered his helmet and said, I'm not running out of bounds. You're going to feel me. And he got that extra yard to get that first down.
We want to give our chain crew, Randy Schmidt, Wayne Hogue, and Steve Rosen. They're sort of rock stars. They've been doing this for a while.
They are definitely the chain gang. That's for sure.
Tell you what, I just on that play, I mentioned our line, and Todd, you've mentioned the line. Ryan Cole, that fullback, also does a nice job as a lead back.
Second down and around 7.
Now this is usually where Coach Grahn, he's got that 2nd and 7, 2nd and 8. They'll run something a little bit different.
You might see a little bit of Coach's imagination here.
This is.
Oh, I like that flare out. He's got open field.
They had, against Sheboygan Falls, they had a lot of success with that little flare. They just right there get that halfback out in space.
I tell you, Jordan laid that ball out perfect for our young man to grab it in stride and hit that corner.
For lack of a better way of saying it, he just looks like a quarterback. I mean, he comes back, calm. Line gave him, well, didn't have to give him a lot of time, but 3rd and a long 2. You're right, absolutely 4-down territory here. I think this is right up the old kazoo right now. Brian Cole carries it, and he'll get the first down.
Again, Scotty, that line was moving.
By Ryan Cole, number 24.
Linemen like that. They like that. They like that.
South,
let me get on my horse and just take somebody on and beat them. I remember years ago with the Packers running.
I think you could have got a first down there, Scotty, following that line.
It'd have taken me a while, though.
Well, you still wouldn't be there.
No, but I had to run behind Briggs, but that would really take me a long time.
First and 10.
They're going for the downs.
Oh, nice.
That Shutter. He has got such nice hands.
Schmidt's pass complete to number 6.
That was a great throw.
Shutter.
He has just got, he's a natural receiver. There's no question. He's got soft, like we used to call it, soft hands.
Beautiful pitch and catch. I mean, Jordan Schmidt threw a beautiful ball right in stride. Jake Shutter caught it with his hands, reeled it in.
Tell you, he's pretty quick too. In that family of boys, you had to be quick just to get something to eat sometimes. That one didn't go as quick.
Carried by Alex Ames.
No, you're right. You can just see it.
He's up second down. Looks like we lost a yard. Second.
But that was a good throw by Schmitty, and the line gave him plenty of time. So it's going to be 2nd and goal now, just outside the 5-yard line. They'll get the whole bag of tricks out for this baby. Under 5 minutes now in the first half. The Panthers will get the ball to start the second half. As I was saying.
Oh,
no! Jordan Schmidt's pass.
Good.
Incomplete.
Good.
For third down.
Good toss, but as Christian Watson would say, sometimes you drop it.
Correction, Alex Ames throwing to Jordan Schmidt.
Alex Ames, was the back.
Direct snap to the back.
Yeah.
Third and 6.
And,
It was
Third and goal. At the
Ames
6-yard
Ames
line.
was a backup quarterback last year. He's now running. He's a jack of all trades. And Schmidt can never say anything to
You know,
his
I
ends
was
that
just
drop
going to
it.
say Jordan can't say anything to his backs and receivers anymore.
Ooh. Ooh, they're going to kick her. So Owen Plate will get a chance to kick it. Well, Berlin's bowed up a little bit, but that was a really good play. You know, as a coach, just go, but it happens. It happens.
To be honest,
It happens.
I think it caught you and I off guard.
It happens.
We didn't know.
It happens to players that make a lot more money than Jordan Schmidt.
Right.
And get drafted higher.
Yes.
Owen Plate, they're
But
lined
I don't
up.
think we'll be seeing Aaron Rodgers going out for a pass anytime soon. All right, our great kicker here.
And he didn't even hit that real clean, and it's good. So the Panthers tie the score. 4:37 to go in the first half. Plymouth 10, New Berlin 10. Plymouth will get the kick at the start of the third quarter. Four Seasons Comfort LLC, quality service with your comfort in mind. Four Seasons Comfort, located at 426B Factory Street in Plymouth, handles air conditioning, heating, boilers, plus sales and service. They offer Bryant as well as Train heating and cooling systems. With over 45 years of combined experience, Mike Pelzel and Jeremy Linsmeyer are ready to take care of all your heating and cooling needs. They believe in quality service with your comfort in mind. So give Mike or Jeremy a Four Seasons Comfort a call today, 920-893-8900. Do it now. That's Four Seasons, servicing all of Sheboygan County. Plymouth Gas, Main Street, kitty corner from the library is family run, honored to serve the people of the community. They offer a wide variety of service, including standard and custom shower enclosures, aluminum storefront windows, doors, safety glass table stops, anything with windows or doors, they can do it. Cabinets as well. Choose from much, much more. Stop in at Plymouth Glass. We're ready to handle all of your glass needs.
All right, Scotty, you called it. It was going to be a close game, and it really is.
These are...
You know, I don't know how to jinx things, but not a lot of flags. There's some good quality football being played right now.
They are. Well coached, good players, well coached. I tell you, that's a nice return.
Number 2 didn't want to go down, did he?
No.
Number 2.
He got ahead of. I tell you, just to catch that darn ball.
34 yards.
Now the extra point seemed a little different, and that was not the normal Owen played kickoff either. And that too can happen. So 4:29 to go. Both teams have 3 timeouts left. Ball, New Berlin has at their own 34-yard line. Putke up no, that was Harmersma up the middle.
Yep. Hammersma, Wyatt Hammersma.
Number 32, Marco Troca.
Troca on the tackle. You're right, Scott. There's a lot. They got a lot of motion going on in
They
that
got a
backfield.
lot of stuff going on.
Back to number 7.
I'll tell you, somebody fought off the block.
Number 7, Wyatt Hammersma.
Fought off the block and made the
Tackled
tackle.
by number 24, Ryan Cole.
Hey, Ryan Cole did a job on that.
Nice play on Ryan's part.
So
6'2", 215 junior.
Third and started last year. Both 2 inside linebackers both started last year, and Troca played hurt a lot of the year.
Oh, boy. A fumble on the play, Scott.
On the play. Waiting for official Panther ball. First and 10 Panthers.
That was a good hit.
Boy, I want to see that. If I could have replay now, whoever made that hit. It had to be one of the big guys in there. Sheets, 79 maybe, Wyatt Moore.
Probably a stand him up, put him down.
40-yard
Lineman got to him, and the linebacker finished him and got his head on the ball, hand on the ball, whatever. But now the Panthers, short field, 3:41 to go. They're at the Berlin 40-yard
That
line.
young man was moving forward and got stopped, Scotty.
I'm surprised they ran that.
There you go. Is that our boy
Wide
Shutter?
open. Well, we're hearing it. Up here, there's nobody deep.
Schmidt,
All you had to do was,
complete to number 6. Jim
all you
Turner
had to
for
beat the
a
corner, and they did.
touchdown.
Boy, was that again. Perfect pitch.
Nice
Jake
call.
Shutter puts his hands out, doesn't let it hit his
Well, there was
pants.
nobody deep. There were 11 players within 10 yards of the ball.
Good play calling there.
You know,
Coach
like I
Ron.
said, they practice against themselves. Now they'll run Plymouth's plays, but normally start of the year they're running against this kind of stuff. They're a good team, no question about it. But the Panthers did a great job. Okay, what do we got going on out here? Well, Yoshi's coming back to our sideline. So Plate to kick the extra point. Schmidt to hold.
Boy, that was nice play action.
Yeah.
I tell you, it set that play up.
And Schmidt threw a good pass. He didn't try to make it a perfect, in other words, hit him right in stride. He was so wide open, he made sure he got it to where he
And he had enough loft on it to let Shutter just run under the ball.
Kick is good. Owen Plate, so the Panthers take a 17-10 lead,
Nice
3:34 to go in the first half.
Brings up the score 17. Your Panthers.
So,
Burley
I had a
10.
message from PJ Campbell's at the Depot Road in Plymouth, where it's a casual dining experience in a historic train depot converted into a restaurant. Join our family and enjoy comfort food, which includes steaks, ribs, sandwiches, and German favorites, offering something for everyone. Don't forget the big pretzel and baked French onion soup. Open Tuesday through Sunday, each day at 4 p.m. Bank First, 2700 Eastern Avenue, where we believe in building relationships and creating a better banking experience for our customers. We know our customers by name and make decisions locally, not out of state. We're advocates of the customers we serve, and our team of bankers enjoys helping people achieve their goals by providing personalized customer service, value-driven financial solutions. Call or stop by one of our offices to learn why it's different at First. Bank First, member FDIC, equal housing lender. So, Plate to kick off, 3:34 to go, 3 timeouts for both teams.
You know, Scotty, watching Mr. Plate, I think you also said that he's one heck of a soccer player.
Oh, he's a
for the
good soccer
Plymouth
player.
Panthers as well.
This is a little bit deeper, catches it at the 5. Panthers have, boy, they have people, if they get, he's going.
All right, that
Good
was
coverage.
a case of where they just didn't give up. Pursuing, that was perfect. My point was, Scotty, when Colin played, I remember a young man named Jack Higginbottom. Him. He was the same way, a two-way player, played soccer and played kicker for the Panthers. And ironically, Jack's getting married this Sunday.
Good for him.
Yes.
In Australia?
No, that's Jordy.
That's Jordy.
Jack's going to get married in Madison, and his lovely bride, Jen. All right, back to football. Ooh, what a big hole up the middle. See, there's that 7 again.
I'll tell you what,
Number 7,
if his own player doesn't run into him, he might have been gone.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Tackled by number 2, Tom Blatt.
If I was their coaching staff, Scotty, I'd give it the 7 every time. That kid.
Well, Butke, he's in there. He's back there all alone now with, and Butke's standing there with him. You try to get him outside. Good cut.
Once again, carried by number 7.
Well, he's north-south when he turns it up. There's what you want to, that plant, cut, go. Once you get that go, don't diddle around too much. Which where you can get injured a little bit more, but boy, has a nice pull block though.
Okay, there's good pursuit there.
One more time by number 7. Number 8.
That's the other running back I didn't.
Avery Moriarty, tackled by number 24, Ryan Cole.
Moriarty has over 200 yards rushing on the season as well. So 3rd and about 2. You got to believe they're just going to, they're running full house backfield. Somebody will probably go to the wing here or not.
Oh.
Ball carried by number 7, Wyatt Hammersman.
Well, they're
going to bring up 4th down, Scott.
4th and 1, they're going to go for it. I just think that's Stelmacher's what he's going to do.
Gain of 1 4th and 2, flag on the play.
Oh, that's a drive killer.
Flag on the play. Ooh, dead ball.
Unsportsmanlike penalty on Berlin.
Ooh, that's 15 yards, Scotty, isn't it?
Well, I'll tell you what, if you're Joel Stelmacher, it's hard. You saw it. Number one, you saw it when your kids get hurt. Two, you've had two big fumbles, and now you've got a. Well, that must have been after the play.
It was a dead ball foul.
Dead ball foul.
At the 29-yard line.
Well, we know our coach, Danny Knaus, would be upset about that.
Ball
I'm sure
down at around 17
Berlin's
yards.
coach has just got to be going crazy over that one.
Panthers call timeout.
So you got 4th and 1 in a big. This is conference champ playoff connotations, and some kid lost his cool.
Yeah, we're just watching to see if our spotters saw anything of what happened there.
They threw it at a kid who was locked up with Oliver.
I guess there was some extracurricular with our friend Oliver Sheets.
And they basically won't be exchanging Christmas cards.
They will not be exchanging Christmas cards, but it looks like the Berlin player got the worst of it, and well, good for the Panthers.
So
Bring up
Berlin's
4th
going to
and
punt.
17.
Andrew Miller will be deep. Tell you, Panthers with 2 timeouts. They took a timeout with 2 timeouts. Any kind of a return here, we're going to be in great shape with our passing and running game clicking right now. Snaps a little slow, but you got it. Not a bad kick. Miller's going to catch it with a little bit of steam, and he breaks the first one. That's, if you can break that first tackle, he picks up about 6-7 yards, so the Panthers will take over 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Yet again, Scotty, that credit there to Miller, because that ball was a line drive. He came up and caught it rather than letting it bounce. That could have been a difference of 20, 25 yards there.
You'd have caught it.
I'm not sure I would have.
Yeah, or you
Without tripping on the white line first.
You know, it would hit you in the head and eventually land it in your hands. All right, so
Maybe got stuck in
here we go, Panthers, 2:06 to go, up by 7. Big drive, get down with plates, range as a field goal kicker.
Schmidt's pass completed.
I'll
Number
tell you,
19,
give that
Andrew
line
Miller.
credit. They are giving
Gain of around
Jordan
5.
Schmidt all the
5.
time he needs. Hurry up offense. They've got 2 timeouts, but they want to save him to get a first down. The clock stops. They're ready to roll. Oh, they got almost picked off.
Schmidt's pass intended for number 8, Alex Ames.
Now, they're rushing. They are rushing 4. I think one of the officials got run over a little bit. They're going to check him out. He's going to wave him off. Officials are tough.
They
know,
are.
We don't agree with them. And sports, that's you aren't going to agree with them. But I'll tell you what, a lot of them are well-intentioned. They do the best they can, and it's hard to find officials. And I think it starts when they officiate at the youth league when everybody's on them. You know,
Yeah.
and they're young. They're generally younger kids and getting paid very little. Yeah,
Well,
you cut them some slack.
Let's face it, too, Scott. I mean, referee in general is down. They can't
Oh.
get enough young people to get into it. And as these men retire
Right,
from
third
that,
Yeah. Oh,
it's going to be very difficult to replace these guys.
Well, you know, now in the state of Wisconsin, there's 8 divisions with 8-man football, which is great for those schools that can't field a 11-man contingent. It's wonderful. But yeah, it's hard. So,
Yeah, I'd challenge any parent to go out there and ref a game once. It's not
well,
easy.
I challenged them usually when they were sitting in the stands. Oh, that's almost the second interception they
Schmidt's
had.
pass intended for, it looks like number 6, Jake Shutter, incomplete.
Yeah, they.
Oh, this brings up an interesting situation. Do we
They're
go for it or do we punt it away?
They're going to kick it 139
Brings up 4th down and 5.
with Plate's
At
leg.
the Berlin 49-yard line. Number 5, Owen Plate out to punt. Back for Berlin, number 7, Wyatt Hammersmith.
So, you got the gunners out wide, 1 blocker on each gunner. Hammersmith standing at about the 12. Plate's first punt was 42 yards. Another nice kick. Hammersmith tell you, he's got nice hands. So 16-yard line.
Fair catch up to
Now,
16-yard line.
133. If you're Berlin, you're going to try to be a little bit careful. You don't want to give it back again, that's for sure. 133 starting at the 16. They you know, I know the old wing T pass plays. I can't say exactly what they're running here, but it doesn't seem super dynamic by any means, but their run game is good.
Yeah, I'd be shocked if they threw the ball right now, the way they're running number 7.
I think they'd like to get a first down, and I think they'll give it to this guy because he runs pretty well. Hammersma picks up about 3. They're going to obviously, Berlin's going to let the clock run. The Panthers are as well.
Gain him around 3 yards.
Berlin needs, if they get a big gain, you might see a timeout, but they're going to have to pick up 20 yards probably.
I can't tell you again, Scotty, how beautiful this field is. Wow.
Looks nice. And they'll get that track. They were hoping to get it done this fall.
Ball carried by number 2, Devin Derleth.
Derleth is quick. He just doesn't have the size Hammersma has.
Caden Kuhn on the coverage there.
Yep.
What a nice tackle on the outside.
Caden Kuhn playing. I talked to his dad a little bit on the sidelines. Coached his dad. Coached a lot of dads.
I bet you did.
I don't know if I coached a. Oh yes, I did.
Coached some grandpas
I
out
did.
there.
Jimmy Helmer was on. I know he's a grandpa. He was on that 82 state championship baseball team. Todd, you remember
really?
that?
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
No, I don't remember that year at all.
He's a grandpa now. Get to see those guys in a couple weeks. That'd be nice. Timeout, Berlin. They couldn't get a play in.
All right, timeout, Berlin.
So while there's a timeout for the Berlin Indians, Advanced Eye Care, 300 East Mill Street, right downtown. Doctors Tim and Cheryl Ziegler and the staff at Advanced Eye Care can provide for all your eye health needs, whether it's vision or eye health testing, a new pair of glasses from their wide selection of frames, or contact lenses under their guaranteed contact lens success program. Advanced Eye Care does it all. Most insurance plans and Medicare are accepted. Advanced Eye Care leading the way in total vision wellness. AdvancedEyeCarePlymouth.com. Van Horn Automotive Group understands that the way people shop cars is changing, and the programs that provided added value are important. Not only do they have over 3,000 vehicles to choose from across 17 locations, but you can buy a vehicle entirely online at vanhornauto.com. You can have it delivered. They also have a value add program such as 90-day test drive and oil changes for life, all from the only employee-owned automotive group in Wisconsin. Van Horn, family-born, employee-owned.
The 24-yard line.
So 16 seconds to go. Run a little cross pattern to Harmsma. That's been their best play of the night.
Number 7,
by far, Scotty.
Now, I want to give credit to the sponsors. You can see the Sargento and Masters Gallery on the board is Bank First, Glacial Transit and Storage. That's how we have this field. So Berlin takes their timeout with 11 seconds to go. And while they do,
interesting call to take a timeout there, Scotty.
They're not a sponsor anymore. American Senior Benefits, Ryan Riley and Kristen Heidemann. It's getting to be that time where if you're looking at Medicare, you can check it out, October 1st to December 7th. Ryan Riley and Kristen Heidemann, if you're retiring and eligible for Medicare, turning 65, or just curious to find out if your plan is the right one for you, American Senior Benefits is there to help. Ryan Riley and Kristen Heidemann are experienced in providing personalized services to explain and guide you through the Medicare process, provide you through a free needs analysis with options available. Call Ryan 207-0731, Kristen 207-8037. Set an appointment at home or in their office.
1st and 10, 11 seconds left in the second quarter, first half. Pitch out. They're going to do a little flea flicker here. We're sitting pretty good here. There's a pick. There's a pick. Could he go? See?
Jealous pass intercepted.
Whoa, 1 second left on the clock, Scott. They could get a playoff here. That's what I said. I couldn't understand why they did that and called that timeout.
Well, because
for the exact reason.
Well, as I'm sitting here coaching, it's easy to do it up here, right? you know, Plymouth is going to play deep. They didn't have anybody deep. I don't know if they're going to try a hook and ladder where you catch it and toss it to a guy behind them or what. There was nobody 20 yards down the field. Oh, what happened here? Whoa, 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 whoa. There was 1 second on the clock. Plymouth took the timeout. I don't know how that happened. There's some, as they say, there's some splaining to do here on this baby.
The official time is on the field, so the half has expired. Your halftime score, Panthers 17, Berlin 10.
Well,
that's the way it is.
We just talked about the refs earlier. They do a good job. They got to call the game.
They have to explain what happened.
All right, Scotty, we are still live, and we need to chat a little bit about the first half. We're live, Scotty. Here we go.
Well, Mr. Niles, we're back for the second half of tonight's big football game between the host Plymouth Panthers and the Berlin Indians. Interesting first half. If it seems like it's coming to you late to start the second half, we had an injury situation. Probably took a half hour to 40 minutes.
All of that, 40 minutes.
But that's, you know, there's so many things involved. The kid seems okay. Appeared to be a lower leg injury. So the Panthers, though, the good news is the Panthers are leading the Berlin Indians 17-10.
Hey, before they kick off, Scotty, just want to shout out to Cody Wisman and the band. Did a nice job at halftime.
I always loved the band. You know, you sit. I was everything I coached when you had the band there. You couldn't wait till they were there. Were you in the band in high school?
I was.
What'd you play?
Trombone.
Oh boy.
Yep. Look out.
Were you one of 76 trombones?
No. We only had 3 of us.
That's enough.
Maybe 2, I think. I don't know. But yeah, if I wasn't playing athletics, I was playing the trombone. But more often than not, I was playing athletics. Believe it or not.
So we have another little. They're waiting for the official
to get in position
right? Now they're set and ready to go.
So 17-10 at halftime. So now starting the third quarter, Scotty.
Miller had a great return on the kickoff, the last kickoff for Berlin. So short kick. Oh, unfortunately fell down to a knee, but they got the ball. He took care of the ball.
No fumble. I like that. Now, I think really what we've got to do, I think it's critical, Scotty, is we got to show that we own that offensive line again. The line of scrimmage was key there at the end.
They seemed best when they just was straight man on man.
Push forward, yeah.
Man on inside. You know, the varying rules you could use, and they've changed. I'm certain, but when Schmitz had a chance, he's thrown it well. But they just, with Ames and Cole up the middle.
Oh, I would just love about a 7.5-minute drive now with a score, running the ball, a little mixture. And that's not a good start on somebody's part. We have a false start.
Yeah. Flag on the play.
Somebody was a little anxious coming out of halftime.
Yeah, they were. So it's not a good way to start the second half. Again, it's you know, for the kids too. It's a long, you know, and both of these teams have had the running clocks in the second half.
Yeah.
You know, Plymouth has had it at least 3 of their games. 2 of their games, excuse me, South and Ripon.
Yeah, it might come down to attrition here. Who can actually hold up for the full 4 quarters?
Nonetheless, it's 1st and 15 for the Panthers. Quick out to Miller. They took a bad. You know, you tell defensive players, and I coach defensive backs at a time, take the outside. Take the outside. You have help coming to the inside. That's a big gain. Just a quick out. And they picked up 10 yards.
Yeah, I did. Andrew just out flat run him.
Oh yeah, well he's quick.
He was quick.
Well, I tell you, they're. Ooh.
Nice hole.
Ball carried by number 32, Marco Troca for a first down.
Big hole off tackle.
I have to say it, Scotty. That hole was so big, Mike Briggs could have got through it.
1st and 10 at the Panther 45-yard line.
That was a beautiful interior
But
block.
we would have to go left, right to help them out.
Point.
That was a nice hole on the right sideline.
Yeah. That line's made up, I think, 62 sheets there. We got 84 on a tight end. 70, number 70. My big friend Ethan Coleman there on that right side.
Panthers pick up 1. The defense by Berlin did a good job. They saw it slanted to the wide side of the field. Panthers 2nd and 9. Again, just started the second half. Panthers up 17-10. Scott Richards, Todd Niles, Kurt Zalp on the camera, and the crew in the studio is doing a great job.
Yeah, and the famous Scotty Richards on the mic, calling the play-by-play.
Boy, I tell you.
Oh, we got hit.
They're going to count that as incomplete pass. He had time. There must have been nobody open or he couldn't find him.
He had time, but he had to step up in the pocket. By the time he did that, Scotty, the
3rd and 9.
Well, the end or the linebacker was closing in on him.
46-yard line.
That's something that'll take some time. Now, Jordan did play backup, varsity played JV quarterback. It's called pocket presence. You know, the really good quarterbacks at every level have that almost a sixth sense.
But from what I've seen so far, Scotty, he does have some really good. He doesn't want to run necessarily right away. He lets those receivers clear.
Well, they contained him there. Wow. Wasn't a
Trucker's pass is intended for number 19, Andrew Miller.
It wasn't a great pass.
No, they called it a complete. No.
Oh, it was complete. I'm sorry.
It was a completion.
Yeah. Oh, well, they're on the other side of the field.
It was kind of acrobatic, but he was flipping
it was a great catch.
Tipping it. And
I told you, Todd, it was a catch.
hey, yeah, I know your eyes aren't quite what they used to be, Scotty.
They were never that good. That was acrobatic.
It was.
Nonetheless, Panthers have fourth down. Are they going to try to go for it here, or what are they doing? If it's truly fourth down, they're going to try to draw them offside. That's what they're going to do. Oh, that's going to be a great kick. Oh, it didn't take the good bounce. Didn't take the good bounce.
Smith on the punt. Andrew Miller downing it at the
all the
I like the call, though. You know, they could have drew him offside.
You know,
Jordan got a nice kick down
there.
there.
The kids kind of like that stuff.
Yeah.
You know, they do. Or we're trying to try something a little bit different.
They were like, come on, coach, can't we play? You know, we practice this. Can't we do it? All right.
If it looked like it was going to be a great kick, we're going to blame the turf.
Yeah, that darn turf. That Knaus and...
yeah, they'd have put the right turf in.
Jeez.
Quick toss to Doomsma.
Way to string it out, guys.
Ball carried by number 2. Devin Durloff. A gain of 2 yards, 2nd and 8.
They have had success outside and off tackle, not much inside. So 2nd and 8, 9:32 to go in the third quarter. Again, Plymouth up 17-10, and what we knew was going to be a good football game. Oops. Whoops.
Ball carried by number 10 for a loss of 2.
So it's loss of 3, so it'll be 3rd and a long 11. Oliver Sheets on the tackle. It'll be under 9 minutes when Berlin runs the next play, taking them a bit of time to get it in.
3rd and 12 for Berlin at their own 20-yard line.
They really got to get some pressure on this one, Scotty.
And again, they have not shown.
Oh no, off to the races.
It's a foot race. Oh,
ball carried by number 7, Wyatt Hammersma, tackled by number 2, Tom Bladd.
Tom Bladd saved the touchdown.
He did.
1st and 10.
I'll tell you what he did is he used the sideline, and when Hammersma tried to cut back, he made the play.
I thought Bladd did a really nice job of containing him.
Yes, he did.
He could have ran by him and let him swim, move past him, and he didn't. So kudos to Tom. But nonetheless, a huge play for the Berlin Indians.
And they're right back at it. They ran Butke, and Butke picked up a yard where he could have been dropped in the backfield.
Cole Butke.
Tell you what, that Oliver Sheets has been banging away.
He's been all over the place, hasn't he?
All those guys, but seeing number 62 just
I think they got it for a gain of about 1.5. The field condenses down here again. 8 minutes to go. Berlin on the move on a big run by Hammersma. Boy, he's had a great game. They're giving him a little breather right now.
All right, we got to put up the wall here, Scotty. Pressure on him, nice.
Now,
very nice.
You talk about pocket presence. All that quarterback had to do is step up. There's a kid open. He didn't do it. Michael Levson, nice play. But he escaped one. If he steps in, there's a pocket. He didn't step up. Levson finished up. Whoever had outside contained couldn't see the number.
Yeah, I couldn't either. But that was the gentleman. That young man made that play. It was on that left side.
Around 30.
Well,
Coming around the edge.
took him out of any kind of field goal range, that's for sure. The Panthers have getting very good pressure from the outside. They've contained, they put pressure on. Wow, nice job.
Complete to number 7.
Tell you what,
Hammersma.
Hammersma got outside, and that was a very nice throw by the quarterback. Curled up in a pocket. It was a bit of a zone, and he curled up right in the spot, and they got it on
set
timing.
His feet right and put some good zip on it right in the belly of number 7.
First down, Berlin.
First down for Berlin at the Panther 13-yard line. That's the second big play on third down, Todd. And that's, you know, who wins third down wins the game usually. I'll tell you what, I thought that Hammersma, didn't you, right in the hole, and he just spun out.
I know, he's quick. He's quick, he's deceptive. Great spin move.
On the tackle, number 24, Ryan Cole, number 66.
Now they go no huddle.
Michael Levson.
There we go. That was a nice play.
Up here by number 33.
Catch that number.
Butke.
Oh, Butke.
I know, but who tackled him there? Was
Couldn't see
that 6? I think that was Shutter.
Ryan Cole, number 24.
I apologize, Ryan
Those
Cole,
two
but I
is-
think 6 was in there too. We'll give it to Cole and Jake.
I'll tell you, both those inside linebackers, all their linebackers do a nice job. Brett Shutter, who starts
Big
his out
third
with
down
an
here,
injury.
big third down. Of course, they're going to give it to 7, I would imagine.
Boy,
Wyatt
you make the
Hammersma.
call on this one, Todd. He's inside the 5, so it's going to be 4th and 1.
Tackle by
Fourth and maybe a
19.
half. In the first half, they snuck it.
They got
4th and 1.
Anytime they've run Butke up the middle, there's been nothing there. But they may have pulled somebody in that situation.
Yeah, you got to go for it here.
Well, you got to go for it.
You're on the opposing
I certainly
team's
wouldn't try to get
4-yard
fancy.
line.
Full house backfield.
Quarterback sneaking. He should. Oh, there's movement. Who are they going to get?
Number 8. Number 8 moved. That's your third running back. Came in and moved. Panthers are clapping, so you know what it is.
False start of Berlin.
All right, now what do you do, Scooter?
Well, if I'm Joel Schumacher, I might go run to the bar. Joel Schumacher, I should
5-yard
say.
penalty, bring them back to the 9-yard line.
They've done everything right. I don't know if they're going to. It depends how much they trust their kicker. Right here, 4th and 6,
Boy,
but you're at the, you got to try to get some points.
My gut says you kick the field goal, and I think that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
You got to make it a 4-point game.
They did everything right coming down, and then poor kid.
Watch for the trickery here.
This kid's a good kicker, but it's getting a little tight here. Looks good to me.
Right down the gut.
He's a nice kicker.
Yeah.
Oh, Todd. 4:42 left in the third quarter. The Panthers still lead 17-13. We'll get the kickoff. Well, we have a chance. The Paddock Club, Lake Street in Elkhart Lake. Visit them where Chef Lynn Chisholm celebrates the bounty from local farmers using old world techniques. Wednesday and Thursday give you the opportunity to try multiple dishes at a reasonable price. Open Wednesday through Saturday. Comfort food with love for you and your family. Miller Belt Incorporated. Serious about your lawn? Get a lawn or garden tractor sold by someone who's dedicated to knowing their products and has them right there. Miller & Bell offers test drives, financing, and planning. The way to a beautiful lawn. Isaiah Krieger's going to kick it now. Going with Piggly Wiggly is your one-stop shop for all your party needs. Our meat department has certified Angus beef, the best steaks money can buy. Check out some of our signature items like pork sandwich, steak, patties. Remember, go Panthers.
All right, Scotty, 4:42 left in the third. 17-13 Plymouth. We've got Mr. Ames and Mr. Miller back receiving the kick.
I'll tell you that was an impressive drive, and
But
yeah,
I know it was a penalty.
yeah.
We held them enough. I like it. Little squibber down the middle. There's a
that
good
was
bounce. Get that corner.
Almost.
All right, good
not
job
quite.
hanging onto the ball.
That's right. Good job hanging on the ball. You know, right, we bent, but we didn't break. They made the mistake. But they had a couple of big third down plays that if you're Coach Knaus, you're going to put that drawing board in your brain and say, I got to do a little something differently. Nonetheless, Panthers take over 1st and 10, 4:35 to go in the third. Scott Richards, Todd Niles.
We've got an injury on the field. Looks like a Panther. Looks like he might be cramping a little bit. Like Ochi?
Yeah, he's stretching it.
Stretching it
out. Well, we have a moment. Plymouth Furniture on Eastern Avenue. They have over 40 mattress styles on display from Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, Stearns & Foster. Plymouth Furniture has the largest selection of furniture and mattresses in the area with an amazing selection furniture for every room in the house. Make sure to visit the back of the store to find their clearance center with great deals. 20/20 Vision's Dr. Sharon Robert and Brad Wicklund has been dedicated to the eye care needs of their patients for over 20 years. They're committed to providing the best care possible for their patients. Isn't it time for your checkup? Call 20/20 Visions at 893-EYES to schedule your appointment. Be wise. Take care of your eyes. Meyer Motors, Eastern Avenue in Plymouth. Meyer Motors has certified service, sales, parts, and emissions testing, and they also purchase vehicles privately for cash. They pride themselves on customer service with a touch of hometown comfort. Connect with them on social motor. Meyer Motors is on Instagram, Facebook, even TikTok. Follow for important updates at Meyer Motors. They look forward to seeing you soon. Waldo State Bank, local independent like you, serving the community since 1913 in beautiful downtown Waldo, 119 Depot Street. Waldo State Bank, member FDIC. So, the Panthers have it 1st and 10, 4:35 to go in the third. The Panthers up 17-13, but an impressive drive. Berlin.
Oh, my.
I can hear the coaches up here hollering timeout.
Yeah, because
they forgot to have one guy in the field
Shutter
coverage.
was wide open. If he'd have got the ball, he'd have been gone. Nobody was there to cover him. You know, that could play critical later in the game, Scotty. Burn a timeout like that.
It could. And you just, somebody, you know, it could have been an injury situation. You never know what the issue was. One of the officials is the one that had a little issue before. He looks like he's gutting it out a little bit, but
as I'm counting out here, Scotty, so there's 5 officials to carry this,
right?
You know, cover this high school game, and there are 22 pretty well-conditioned athletes out there. That's tough duty.
It is.
1st and 10, Panthers.
Well, it's been, you know, with that delay, and they tighten up like everybody else, and they do it because they love it. You know, you don't get paid a lot, that's for sure, but they do it because they love it.
Nice cutback. I really like that.
Troka, the ball carrier.
There was nothing there on the outside. He cut her back in.
One of the things when a kid gets a cramp or any injury, you tell the kid to get away from him.
4 yards, brings up 2nd.
All right, well, I only have a moment. Four Seasons Comfort, LLC, quality service with your comfort in mind. Four Seasons Comfort is all about quality service. Servicing all of Sheboygan County, they specialize in installing and servicing residential cooling and heating systems, including boilers. Four Seasons Comfort handles Trane, as well as Bryan Heating and Cooling Systems. If you're looking to update your furnace or AC unit, call the experts at Four Seasons Comfort. 920-893-8900 and arrange for a free no obligation quote on the system. Plymouth Glass, East Main Street, a family-run business, and they are honored to service the people of our community. At Plymouth Glass, they offer a wide variety of services: windows, doors, cabinets, storefronts, aluminum storefronts. They've got it all. Stop in at Plymouth Glass. They're ready to handle all your glass needs.
Scotty, it looks like we've got another cramping situation. A young man was being stretched out
I'll
there.
tell you who that young man is. That's their key running back. He's a tired puppy right now.
Ooh, that is number 7. That could play critical because he's been their horse all night.
They've got 3 of them. It's a fluid. It's a lot of issues. They seem to happen more. I have no idea why. I've never got an explanation, but because it's not hot out. You know, it's nice 60+ degree night. We'll try to stretch them out a little bit, get them something to drink. Incomplete pass. It'll be third and about
George
6,
Smith's pass,
along
incomplete,
6.
Intended for Jake Shutter.
Boy, there have been a lot of
third down and 6.
a lot of stuff that is caused. This is a unusually long game, and it's not because of anything other than there have been injuries. And yeah, Harmsma, I'm looking to see where he is. You know, they don't even have benches on football fields anymore because kids, well, a few of them, but they don't sit on them. So
Big
36.
6 here, Scotty. Schmidt back to pass. He's rolling out.
George Smith on the carry.
He rolled out and he looked and looked and looked, and nobody opened up. So good job by the Berlin defense. Panther line did all right. It was just good defensive play. So it's under 4 minutes to go in the third. The Panthers are going to have to punt. Plate's going to come in and kick the football. Berlin right now has nobody deep. They're sending somebody back.
You know, typically that's number 7, Scott. If you
Yeah,
play
yeah,
that cramping
yeah,
issue,
yeah.
could play critical here in the next.
You can get some of those cramps that don't respond very quickly, if at all.
And it certainly looked like it. That young man was hurting coming off the field.
Snaps, good, very good snap. Plate, decent kick.
That's
He's
going
gonna
to
let
get
it
a
bounce.
roll.
Bounces to the sideline where it's going to be down. It's out of bounds at about the 29. So Panthers first and 10 at their own 29. 3:26 to go from Finke Field. Big game for the Panthers. Both teams undefeated in the conference. Both teams have looked good. Panthers travel next week to Kewaskum for another key matchup with the Kewaskum Indians. Yeah, Harmsma is not in the ball game. Number 8 will come in. I know he's had a good year as well.
Number 8 is Avery Moriarty.
Boy, they popped him right away. Good run, though. It had to be Butke. Up the middle. Oh, that was number 8. That was Moriarty.
For a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 for
Moriarty picks up about 4 on the play. It'll be under 3 minutes when the next play is snapped in. If you can force them to throw the ball, they've had a couple nice completions, but it's not their game. Their game is running the ball, getting off tackle.
And we've had some nice pressure from the outside coming in, too.
I looked, Harmsma is standing by. I believe their trainer, he's moving around pretty good right now. That's Butke.
That's that big guy.
He breaks tackles.
33.
Cole Butke.
Cole Butke. He breaks tackles. He runs hard. He's not quite as nifty or quick, but he's true north-south. So another big play, another big run for the Berlin Indians. They get inside Panther territory at the 48-yard line. 2:37 to go.
As long as Hammersma's out of there, you got to think Butke's going to get the majority of the calls here.
Okay, they have Butke in what would be the halfback spot right now. They give it to number 2. Boy, if he gets outside, he's going to get outside. And he's going to get close to a first down. He's going to pick up 8 or 9 yards.
Devin Durleth, tackled by number 11, Caden Kuhn.
Good fill by Kuhn from the safety. That's coming a long way to make that tackle, make that play. So it'll be
3rd and 2?
2nd and 2.
2nd and 2, sorry about that.
2nd and 2. This is probably where you'll hear Butke in the ball. They just want to get a first down. Ooh. And he breaks a few tackles. He picks up maybe a yard.
He's going to be short, though.
Ball carried by number 33, Cole Butke.
Back in the day, they would call that a crossbuck play.
Boy, I think that was a pretty gracious spot there.
Third down.
That was a very kind spot.
Yeah, I thought so, too. It's going to bring up 3rd and a half yard, huh?
Like I'd say, they're gonna stack up. Okay, there is a gap off of the guard. If the linebacker's coming, Butke's going to. Oh,
a flag on the play.
Ball carried by number 33, Cole Butke. Flag on the play.
There was movement again. Or illegal procedure. They might not have been set up.
Or maybe a hold inside there.
Coming from there, though, it's a head linesman. Procedure,
okay, that helps.
Procedure call on Berlin.
looking like the Badger game for Berlin, but it's great for the Panthers.
Right.
5-yard penalty.
Okay. So you go from 3.5 yard.
Brings up 3rd and 7 from the Panther 43.
Coaching high school kids, coaching anybody really. There's always going to be human mistakes.
Back to the big guy. All right.
Yeah, it's a good
job
play.
in there.
Somebody won't get credit for the tackle, but they tripped him up. They're going to go for, I think they're going for it.
Good stop in there by that Oliver Sheets again.
They're going to punt
made
it.
the tackle.
What's the deal here? Oh, we got referee doing a good job. Kids look like he's struggling. He's taking care of it.
That is Oliver Sheets. That'd be a tough one. Maybe he just got poked in the eye. Let's hope that's all it is.
4th and 5.
Well, it's close. It's a right foot, left foot, Todd.
It's going to be real.
I think it's short.
It's going to be real close,
I think
Scotty.
it's short because he did not get past the line.
Short. They're going to bring out the chain
But
gang.
to me, he didn't seem to just put his head down and run.
We're going to bring the chains out for a measurement.
Nah, that's not close. Unless my eyes are really bad. Steve Rolson and
Wayne Hogue.
Hogue.
First
My
down.
eyes are pretty good yet. I'm telling you right now. I didn't think it was close. I didn't think it was a bad play call at all. But the Panthers played it smart as well. They had nobody back. So the Panthers take over. 1st and 10 at a good field position at their own 39-yard line. Should be one more play in the 3rd quarter, and we'll take it to the 4th. The Panthers are up 17 to 13. Ouch is right. Well played by Berlin. Good call, but sometimes they don't work. Andrew Miller on the end around. That really wasn't a jet sweep. That was more of an end around. Loses 6 on the play. Second and said losses.
Again, Oliver Sheets still on the sideline. They're going to miss him on that interior on the line. End of the 3rd quarter, Scotty.
End of your 3rd quarter.
Well, it seemed like that was an interesting quarter. Berlin moved the ball, but to move it and only get 3, the Panthers held serve. So they're up 17 to 13, going into the 4th. They have the football.
Members of our military service have put their lives on the line to protect the freedoms we enjoy. They have dedicated their lives to the country and deserve to be recognized for their commitment.
As the announcer, PA announcer just said, Scotty, it's this game is in honor of all our veterans.
Let's put our hands together for them. Thank you.
Thank you for all the service that they provide us, for keeping us free and going safe to bed at night.
And what should we do for our veterans? Everything we can.
Amen.
Our kids are all in their red, white, and blue. They're and we do appreciate all that they do. They don't get the credit, and no matter what branch, where you served, your service to the country is greatly appreciated. So, Panthers, 2nd and 16. Oh.
2nd and 16 for your Panthers. At their own 34-yard line.
Oh, nice screen. This could be good. It's real good.
Really nice play call there. I love that. They set that up perfect.
They set it up.
Ryan Cole for a gain of 15 brings up 3rd and 1.
And Cole is a north-south runner, I'll tell you.
He is.
Our kids are a little behind. Usually they start the little the mid-third between the quarters. They got started a little late.
What a nice screen set up there.
It
That was
was.
a Ryan Cole 24. He's a big feller too, 6'2", 215, like you said. He's a north-south runner. He was running south to north there.
3rd and 1, big play for the Panthers.
Right up the gut.
It's going to be
got it.
it's going to
He's
be up
got
to the
it.
official.
24, Ryan
Tell you what,
Cole.
he was hit hard in the backfield, but he just kept plugging away.
Looks like a gain of 1.
That's going to result in a first down. Yes.
And that's a first down, Todd. That's a first down. So the Panthers are just.
When he initially got hit there,
He did. He got hit.
He got stopped, but he just kind of squirmed himself forward for that half yard to get it.
49-yard line.
And it's not easy for a 215-pounder to squirm,
Well,
but he did.
he did.
So, Panthers now just shy of the 50 at the 49-yard line. 10:36 to go. Counting down, up by 4. Little counter to Ames. Ames scoots a tackle.
Ball carried by number 8, Alex Ames, for a gain of 3.
So,
2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Inside Berlin territory
I kind
now.
of like this backfield. You don't know who's going to get the ball, Scotty. It could be Ames. It could be Cole.
It could be a little end around, jet
yeah.
sweep.
We saw Caden Kuhn there. And
So Sheets is out because Sheets was on the offensive side of the ball,
yeah,
too.
he's still on the sideline.
Somebody
He was
stepped
a little
in for
shook
him.
up.
Yep. Schmidt was looking. He could have pitched it.
Ball
Didn't.
carried by number 9.
Oh, a flag comes in late.
Jordan
That's
Schmidt.
in the area of a
Flag on
hold,
the
Scotty.
play.
I hate to say it. That's in the area of a hold.
Panthers are taking a step backwards. Hold.
Illegal block by the Panthers.
You know, this has been a long game for the kids. They lose a little concentration. You get all excited. You had the difficult situation with a considerable injury, not life-threatening or anything, but you know, and then you have a few cramps and you lose a little bit. So now it's.
I think you said it best too earlier. They haven't really been pushed either team.
2nd and
No.
13
And these
for
guys
the
are
Panthers.
playing
Well-
more minutes than they've played in probably all season. in a
Berlin
game.
lost its first game to Columbus. I looked at their record. They're 4-0, averaging 51 points a game. But they're two good teams, two well-coached teams. More mistakes been made by Berlin, but Panthers have made their share. One drop touchdown.
Oh boy.
That was a blitz by a defensive back, Todd.
Ball carried by number 9, Jordan Schmidt.
The good,
Tackle for a loss.
good news is
By number 5, Luke Buddy. Luke Buddy came up
news.
from the corner. Like
Schmitty
you said.
got up.
3rd and 22.
Okay, what do you dial up here? I like the play we ran a few plays.
I like the hook and ladder.
Okay,
Remember that one?
I do.
You think Gale's got that call in
I
his
know.
playbook?
I'm sure they have it, but I think his biggest thing, he doesn't want to give up any. You know, he might just say we're going to fling it down the field too, but they're sending a blitz again. This could be good for the Panthers. Almost.
Miller flag on the play.
Where's the flag?
Where is the flag? I don't see it either. It must be in the backfield, a hold. Yep, holding Panthers.
Well, he did have a lot of time. Okay, so the Panthers are going to plates into a punt. Harmsma's back to receive the punt. 8:39 to go. It's been quite a game. It's a game of attrition right here, right now. Both teams have had some kids that have had to come off the field and been out for a while. Snap is good. It gets off. Boy, went right. Armsma catches it. He beats the first player. This is what you want to do.
That's what's his name's back in the game, number 7.
If you beat that first player.
Wyatt Hammersma.
It's back in. That cramp is healed.
Yep. And while we have a woman, PJ Campbell's at the Depot, casual dining experience in the historic train depot converted to a restaurant. Join them for wonderful food, open Tuesday through Sunday, each day at 4. So Berlin takes over. They are at their own 47, 8:27 to go. They have 2 timeouts. May not be a factor yet, but it's going to be. Oh, getting the
just a delay to let the ref get in position.
So 8:27 to go. Berlin trails by 4 with the football. There goes Harmsma. Boy, he's a one-step plant and cut, and that's why he does what he does.
Wyatt Hammersma.
He's still walking pretty gingerly.
Yeah,
that crap can come back
it takes a while. Picks up about 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Ball at the 49 of Berlin.
Clock running.
Well, one advantage they do have right now, they'll be looking at the clock as they come in on offense. Any little breeze we have is pretty minimal right now.
Remember that timeout they had a call early on?
I remember that. And if I don't, you'll remind me. A little toss sweep to, looks like a first down.
That's at 33, Cole Butke.
Butke, that big kid. He gets going heading north to south, boy. He's tough to bring down.
What are they calling her here, fellas? They called it a first down.
First down, Berlin.
Berlin first down, 7:40 to go in the ball game. Moving into Plymouth territory at the Plymouth 42. Panthers got a bow up, as Briggsy would tell us. Bow up, fellas. You know they're going to keep coming hard at you. They are not. Now they go full house, complete full house. They're going to run some crisscross in the backfield, Todd. There it is.
Handoff to that big guy, number 7.
Ball carried by number 7, Wyatt Hammersma.
You know, he doesn't lower his shoulder, but he gets a lean. He gets out. He leans when he picks up that extra yard or 2. He picked up where I didn't think there was going to be a lot there. Okay, they get no huddle now. When they get a gain like that,
open on the tackle number 6.
They put the Panthers back on their heels a little bit. There he goes.
Back to Wormsma. He's got the first down.
Down to the 35. Now they've been going left, left, left. I think they'll come back with something, a little bit of a cross, and come back to the right.
Once again, ball carried by number 7, Wyatt Hammersma. Tackled by number 24, Ryan Cole.
Nope, I was wrong. What keeps going? He keeps going, picks up about 4. He was stopped for about gain of 1. He's picked up 3 or 4 on the play.
After the initial hit.
Well, it's interesting. They've really run left. That might be their best side of their offensive line, but they've also run short side.
That might be the position also that Sheets vacated. They're just focusing on. Here's maybe your
doink. Good. That was a 1 receiver pattern, and
good coverage downfield.
And the receiver was Hammersma. So this is 4 downs. No doubt in my mind. Boy, I thought he had a head of steam and did that close quickly.
He's going to be a little short, I think.
Yep, I would say.
Bring up 4th and a yard, I think.
Yeah, maybe a half a yard. They're taking their time. I think there's some poop potatoes out there right now.
Yeah. By number 79, Wyatt Moore.
4th and a short
We're
1.
tired just watching them, Scotty.
4th and 1.
Here we go.
Well, a quarterback pick. Before I said there was a gap outside their left guard, and there must have been one there. Quarterback found a spot, picked up a first down. No huddle. I don't know what it was. All I know is we're under 6 minutes, 5:50 to go in the ball game. Berlin's on the march, down by 4, so they got to get more than a field goal. There's number 8. Oh, he's got a big gap. He's going to be down at about the 5.
Ball carried by number 8.
Boy, they blocked that well, Todd. Moriarty on the carry. As I said, they have 3. They're getting
They
right
do
back
too.
up on the line.
First and goal.
They got a good threesome back there too, Scotty. It's like us.
They do. Panthers just took a timeout. Coach knows that's a good timeout.
Panthers
Kids are
timeout.
tired, catch their breath. First and goal at about the 6. And while it's first and goal, Bank First, we take great pride in supporting our community, and they do. They got a sign right up there. They helped in the support for this field. We believe by working together, we can transform lives and build stronger communities for our future generations. Giving back has allowed Bank First to develop meaningful relationships with local families, businesses, and nonprofits. Just another reason why it's different at First. Advanced Eye Care. Doctors Tim and Cheryl Ziegler know that performing your best on the field, diamond, or gym requires total fitness, including your eyes. The Advanced Eye Care staff takes care of all your eye health needs. Most insurance plans and Medicare are accepted. Advanced Eye Care leading the way in total vision wellness to help you become your best. Van Horn Automotive Group, another one of the donors for this project. And we can thank them all, Sargento, Masters Gallery, Bank First, GTS, Van Horn. The Van Horn Automotive Group understands that the way people shop cars is changing, and they've changed with it. As a neighbor for over 50 years, they've grown to 17 locations, over 3,000 new and used vehicles. That's Van Horn Automotive.
All right, we need that curtain. We need that
They
iron curtain, Scott.
need that stop on first down is what they need. Not bad, about a 1-yard gain. Interestingly, they put Hammersma at wing.
Ball carried by number 33, Cole Butke.
I know Butke's their inside runner without question, but
Tackled by number 52, Grant Lidke.
boy, his name's been called a lot.
He has. Litke's doing a good job inside there.
Hammersma gets it, and that's wide open. That misdirection just had us.
Touchdown.
We were lost on that one big time. Hammersma scores, and Berlin takes a 19-17 lead, 5:01 to go with the extra point coming.
7 points for Berlin, brings it to 19.
Needless to say, this is a critical extra point. It's really up to the leg our kids got.
Once again, you have not lost a thing. You have,
Scotty,
you are on top of it.
Isaiah Krieger, number 20.
Either that or Briggs is helping you out, and that's not going to happen. Good snap. Kick looks good. That's a good kicker, Todd.
Yeah, he
What
is.
is good?
So 5 minutes to go. Panthers have never been down at this stage in a game. Let's see what they can do.
Panthers have 17.
Mix up the magic, Coach Grind. Boys, get out and do your job, and let's take it down the field. American Senior Benefits, Ryan Riley and Kristen Heidemann. If you're retiring and eligible for Medicare, turning 65, or just curious to find out if your plan is the right one for you, American Senior Benefits is there to help. Ryan Riley and Kristen Heidemann are experienced in providing personalized services to explain and guide you through the Medicare process and provide you through a free needs analysis of options available at the lowest cost for the best health care coverage. Call Ryan at 920-207-0731 or Kristen at 920-207-8037. Set up an appointment at your home or in their office. American Senior Benefits, they are there to help. And again, we want to thank all of our sponsors and backers. Ames and Miller deep. They've been kind of squibbing it, Todd.
I got to bet they're going to do it again. Just got to hang on to the ball, Scotty.
So the Panthers, again, just got to do what they can do. Ooh, it's line shot. Oh, that's great for the Panthers. Come on, Alex Ames. Take off, buddy. There you go.
Nice return out to the...
Number 8, Alex Ames.
He did exactly what you do. I'm going to find me a gap, and if I can break one, and he did.
I'm surprised they didn't squib that because that was a line drive.
I think he missed it.
I think he did too.
Well, that's good. That was nice of him.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So the Panthers have a relatively short field starting at their own 38-yard line, 4:54 to go in the ball game. Panthers have 2 timeouts. Berlin has, it says they have 3. I thought they
No,
took,
we have
3.
three.
We
They
have
have
3.
two.
But Klaus just
we
took
should
one.
have 2 and 2, yeah. Good play, nice play.
Pass complete to number 6.
Klaus just took a timeout, so we got 2.
He did, Scotty, yes. It should be 2-2, I think,
Hey,
as far as timeouts go.
For a gain of
We
6.
agreed.
Second and 4.
I got game.
I like that call because I'm sure we're
Well, it
looking
was
for
a
the run.
great run by. I'll tell you, Shutter is a weapon. They got 2 nice receivers.
Ooh, he's got to back up. Nice run.
Ball carried by number 8, Alex Ames for the Panther first down.
Well, the start of this drive looks pretty promising. 4:43 to go. The clock stopped with the first down.
Panthers on the
Comes down to
Berlin
hanging on to that ball.
44-yard line.
Got to hang on to that ball. Keep moving the
Biggest
chains and
thing
hang
is
on to the ball.
do everything you can not to get a negative play. If you only gain 2 yards, you gain 2 yards. You don't want to put it at 3rd and 12, 2nd and 13, stuff like that. They're going for the downs on this baby.
George Fitz's pass incomplete. Brings up 2nd down and
Like
10.
you said, that's okay.
That was good coverage, so.
Yes, that's all right, though.
Yeah.
It wasn't a mistake.
They didn't get it. So 4:19 to go, 2nd and 10. Ball in New Berlin, in Berlin. I say New Berlin because I have a son that coaches there. Berlin territory at the 44-yard line. That's my
Gale's
fault.
going to draw up something here, Scotty, that's worked in the past.
Well, this is where he's run that little screen pass, or he gets a quick out to one of those athletes out on the outside. Now they're going to overload the bottom of the screen. Sometimes he'll try to squirt somebody out to the top side. They've got an advantage over here. And there is that. Ames on that side, see?
Alex Ames.
Because they had it loaded on the
Overload
left.
and
They
run
ran
right.
it to the right.
So we got 2 downs to pick up. Get that thing set, fellas.
Call it 3.
About long 3. We got 2 downs to get it.
Up the gut.
I'll tell you what.
Ames on the carry for
They put
Panthers.
5 guys
First
down on the line, and if you pop that, if you
1st and 10
if
at the
you
Berlin
pop
30-yard
that-
line.
We got a Panther injured on the field. Looks to be one of those linemen that made a critical block in there.
Mella thinks it's Ryan Cole, fullback. Yeah, Roshi's working on. Might be another cramp. Both teams get a little breather out of it. I tell you, the Panthers have been able to go right up the middle. They've gotten to those Berlin linebackers. They've taken care of the guys up on the line of scrimmage. There was 5, 6 on the line. Once Ames popped, he almost popped that.
No, it was a credible hole. He snuck through it. It wasn't a big hole.
He
He
runs.
had some
He's
steam
nice.
going up the gut.
Tell you, the Panthers have some nice running backs.
Number 24, our
Ryan Cole
our fullback.
and starting
Cole.
starting linebacker. So, they're getting him up.
Injured player for the Panthers, number 24, Ryan Cole.
It looks like he's walking like it was a cramp. No, it could be a strain though too. We got to be careful.
He's got the water bottle in his hand. He should be drinking.
So
3:36.
first and 10.
3:36.
1st and 10 Panthers on the Berlin 30-yard line.
Stay with the run here, Scotty.
Oh, they're keeping positive plays. They're going to load it up on this side again now. Caleb, I think.
Kalen Lund.
Kalen Lund, I thought so, comes in.
Alex Ames on the carry, a gain of 2.
Unblocked player, basically. I think they tried to influence him, and it didn't work. So, second and 9. Gain of less than 1, but it wasn't negative. So, all that's doable. You're in 4 downs here, so you got to get 4-3 and 3, and you got it. Got the first down. Now under 3 minutes, 2:53 clock is not a factor yet. Schmidt goes under center. Ames is the lone tailback here. Sutter breaks another tackle. Nice. I'll tell you what. Now there's a kid though that has worked hard to get stronger, and when getting stronger makes it a little bit quicker. I mean, they had a shot at no gain, and he picked up 3 yards. So it's third and
6.
Third and 6. Third and 6. 2:30. Oh, he went out of bounds. 2:37 to go. Schmidt's got the play from the sideline. Wide side of the field to the top, but they've been successful just getting up the middle. Now, the way they've got it set up with Miller at the top, he is basically isolated at the top. Now, they're not
going in the shotgun here, Scotty.
The safety's on. Miller's going to be open. Like right there. I told you.
Good play.
That's a nice throw, nice catch. He's isolated at the top. Again. They had no safety help. It's wide open. That's a play where you set. Schmidt goes out, looks it over. There's a guy. He's a good receiver throwing the ball.
And Schmidt looked off. Whatever was there, he looked left, then went right.
Look off. Nice look off. Look off the safety. They're going to bunch it at the top again. It'll get a little tighter now for the Panthers. Ames gets the handoff, no gain. That's the one that had been going. It's not going right now.
They're stacking that middle right now, Scotty.
I'll tell you what, I think they're going to do the same play this way with Miller over here on the left side. Again, 4 downs. It's under 2 minutes. Now the clock becomes a bit of a factor. You want to run it down.
He's in the panic, though.
Well, what we are is in field goal range, obviously, with plate.
Ooh, I like that slant down here.
They ran a linebacker out, though. That makes it a little bit different.
Oh, that was a great piece of running there, Scotty. Andrew Miller. He was hitting the backfield, and
now the Panthers are helping. The Panthers are providing medical care. The kids are out there. It's been a long, tough game for both teams. I didn't want to bring that up that we have this excellent kicker, but that was a 2-3 yard loss. He turned it into a game.
Yes, exactly. Andrew Miller ran hard on
that. Third and 6 instead of 3rd and 12. This could go for a while yet.
What are the tie rules? And
you started at the 10, right, Mella? You started the ball at the 10, or is it the 20? I thought it was a 10 in high school. It's 25 in college, I thought.
All right, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's just score a touchdown here and bring home a victory.
We're just trying to try to figure out what the heck we're talking about.
3rd and 6, Panthers at the 10-yard line.
Now, score a touchdown right here. Then it solves the problem.
Slant the shutter. I'm calling it right now.
Well, he's going to be all alone on this side. Who's up on the top? You got Blatt up on the top. You got Shutter down here. You got Blatt and Miller on the top. Shutter.
A little crisscross.
Yep, and you got...
Yeah!
Touchdown, Panthers!
And Jake Shutter completes a Panther touchdown.
He got that 1 foot in. He got it in, baby. It was tiptoeing on that sideline. He got it in.
Nice, well-run play. Loaded the side. Nice toss. I'll tell you.
Shutter was the decoy there.
Good toss by Schmidt. So Plate's going to kick. That's huge now because Plate's extra point makes it a 4-point game. That was a gut check drive by the Panthers. Started with a good kickoff return, but they made some big plays.
That was a heck of composure by Jordan.
Broke some tackles. Two good teams, two well-coached teams banging it out.
Olin Plate's extra point is good.
All right.
That's critical too.
Panthers
Now,
24.
I wouldn't mind Owen Plate
Well,
kicking
Indians
this into
20.
the end zone if he could. That would be nice. Now, here again, they do not have a real.
They got one timeout left.
Yeah,
Scotty.
they got one, and that's going to hurt them. They don't have a real dynamic passing game.
Remember earlier in the half when I
they
talked
had to
about
burn
that
one.
timeout they
Well,
had to burn?
If I didn't, you certainly will remind me. But the key is if Owen Plate can get this into the end zone.
I tell you though, whoever wins,
This is
whoever
a great
loses,
game.
what a
Oh.
well-played game, well-fought game.
True.
Those boys are going to be feeling it tomorrow morning.
Well played, well coached. Mistakes happen on both sides, you know. The Panthers, however, have not turned the ball over, and that's kind of been the key. Now, Owen Plate kicking, and then your kickoff team has got to make the play. He hasn't seemed to have quite the distance after the first kick.
Berlin number 2, Devin Thurleth.
There
Boy,
we
did he get a
go.
boot on that one.
That's what we like to see.
Attaboy.
Plate with a touchback.
That's what we like to see, Owen Plate.
Berlin will have a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now that's huge. I mean, if they return it to the 40, 1:18 to go. Clock stops on a first down. Troka's in the ball game. I think
Student section's getting loud.
Cole's back in the ball game, so he's okay. That
The Gallows pass complete to number 7, Wyatt Hammersma.
I think they're going to want to get Hammersma out in space.
6, 2nd and 3.
6 ain't going to do it for them. They got to get some big chunks here.
Oh, almost picked off.
The Gallows pass almost intercepted.
Almost perfectly timed by Shutter. No,
That was
Ames.
Ames.
Nice play, Mr. Ames.
Jake Shutter now.
Yeah, quarterback throws the ball all right, but yeah, those.
3rd down and 3 for the Panther, or for Berlin. I'm sorry.
I love it. Andrew Miller's getting the kids involved.
Oh, one thing Andrew Miller does not lack. Seriously, he gets excited. He does
That's
not lack
awesome.
that at all. He's playing, he's having fun.
Oh, ref almost got taken out there.
Cole Butke.
46 seconds, the clock stops. They got to get up on the ball.
1st down.
Panthers get ready on D.
1st and 10.
This is when you got to dig deep, Scotty.
39-yard line.
They may not have a lot of zip left in them, but they got to dig deep right now. Yeah, the ref got almost. The ref got ran over there.
I tell you, you're that judge right there. You are in harm's way a lot. You could be the best athlete in the world. You got 8 bodies on both sides running around you.
But he got hit hard.
He did.
His
Oh,
defense got him.
he's been hit a few times
33
here. As I
ran right
said,
into him and knocked him back.
and there's no workman's
He
comp
might
for
have saved,
officials.
he might have saved us there a little bit. He's still hurting down there.
He's hanging in there though. Oh, tell you what,
Gallows pass in the
we had that.
for number
tell ya,
7.
we had that covered though. We had it covered in
Nearly
39
intercepted.
seconds. Panthers
Second
up
down and
24-20. 39 seconds to go in the ball game. Again, it's run long because of injuries. One of them took half hour or more to take care of, and we wish nothing but the best for the Berlin player.
Defensive coaches have called their play. 2nd and 10, 39 seconds left in the game.
Well, they're down at Plymouth 32 or 32 or 3 right now. They're more effective. They're more effective running it than throwing it. They've got 1 timeout. They've probably got 4, maybe 4 or 5 plays. Figure each play is about 6 seconds.
30 seconds on the clock.
The Panthers are playing real deep. As deep. They're now down to 26. That extra point by one plate was huge.
Scotty, as hard as these kids play, would we expect anything else tonight? I mean, it's going to come down to the last play.
It's a great game. And Panthers, you know, their gut check offensive drive. You know, in high school football, you got a lot of two-way players. So the Panthers, that's a good job by Coach Knaus right there. He's got the timeouts. Why you call it timeout? Because your kids need a little breather and you want to regroup.
Third and final timeout. There's no reason to go home with it. Give them a break, regroup.
Yeah. Third, now they got 2 timeouts left. Well, they should only have 1 timeout left. I still think they only got 1 timeout left. He called timeout.
Yep, my bad.
No, it's the scoreboard's not right. Yeah.
Scoreboard says the Panthers have 2. We believe it's 1 at this point.
And not only that, but Briggs believes it's 1.
If Mike Briggs says it's 1, it's 1.
It's like the all-seeing eye.
The key to it, though, is Berlin's got a timeout left yet,
too. They got 1, so, but I said 6 seconds. That's what that play cost. It picked up. That was good play, good yardage.
That referee is still buckled over there a little bit. He's going to have a rough night tonight, too, I think.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's okay.
The bottom of the field.
1st and 10 for Berlin at the 25-yard line.
Now you're going to have to take your timeout. See?
Ball carried by number 33, Cole Butke.
They took it.
Yeah.
The final timeout.
Well, it was a bobbled snap. That really kind of affected the play on the snap. Well,
you almost got to play for a little bit of a prevent too in that
they've got
end zone. You got to tackle them in bounds.
Well, they've got. Again, it's been 6 seconds of play. But if they get in the middle of the field and don't get a first down, that play's going to be like 12 seconds.
But they're also very accustomed to playing a hurry-up offense,
they get it going.
Too. So, you know, they've been playing that all night tonight. It's not going to be much for them to get up to the line and
for whatever reason, they have really, but they've thrown the ball to the left side, which is harder for that quarterback to turn his shoulders, get him square, and throw it that way. He's done okay. Yeah, the Panthers, you know, they bent a little bit. They don't want to give up the big play, obviously. Oh, here we go. 18 seconds to go. Plymouth up by 4. Berlin on the Plymouth 23-yard line.
2nd and 7. 18 seconds left.
But it's a first down, I think. No, they didn't. They didn't.
And that's the ball game.
Boy, they're going to be.
The Panthers 24, Berlin 20.
I'll tell you, they're.
Nope, they're going to put time on the clock.
Yeah, they're going to put time on the clock.
We're going to give them another play.
They are.
They moved the ball. They had the ball, they moved it. Well, that just makes the whole game more interesting. We thought we had a second left at the half with a great kicker. They thought the clock ran out. Well, you don't quite know what's going on here.
Panther timeout.
Well, and I was trying to figure out, I thought they had a first down. They didn't stop the clock. 8 seconds to go. Okay, so they got a first down. They didn't stop the clock.
All right, we're going to put 5 seconds back on the clock.
They started the play with 18 seconds. They got a first down, and they didn't stop the clock.
I'm sure that's what they came up with, their determination.
But I thought they got a first down. Clock stops on a first down. So that was no more than a 5-6 second play.
So it's 3rd down and 7.
Well, the Panthers got a hold of them right here.
5 seconds to go.
Now they're saying it's 3rd and 7. We got first down over there. We got them at first down. I don't know what's cooking here.
Let's go.
It's 1st and 10.
Well, that's only one play. Another bad snap.
No.
Well, this has been interesting. This whole thing. What we've seen here.
Apparently, there's your final score. Berlin 26, Panthers 24.
Wow.
The clock went at the end of the first half. We thought there was a second to go, and there wasn't. And there was some controversy about that. So with this game, we thought there was time, and then we didn't think there was time, and then there was time.
Our thoughts go
Regardless,
to the family of the number 63, Sergei Miladinovich, the injured player from the first half.
You know, the thing is,
hoping for a speedy recovery.
Scotty, I'm speechless.
I don't know what to say. All I know is it was a heck of a game. I thought the Panthers did some great things.
Thanks for coming.
Berlin came. If that's the way it ends up, I don't. Wow. I think Coach Knaus can make his case all he wants. It probably won't work anymore.
Scotty, I can't only say it's been great to be back.
It
calling
was.
this game with you here at Finke Field on the new turf. What an ending! What a game!
Thank you and good night.
See you, Kewaskum.